Okay. We are, in fact, live. Welcome to all the viewers in the future that will inevitably have. Today, we're doing one of the most monumental tasks. One of the most monumental tasks that can be done in any draft league, Genlock draft league, and that's making the tier list, the official tier list for all the Pokemon in the draft league. And when I say we, I mean myself, Watson, and my brother Carter is with me on the call.
That's me. I'm Carter. I'm with him on the call.
Hi, thank you for joining me on the call. Glad to have you here with me on the call. So we're
Glad to be here
gonna,
on the call.
yeah. So with me here and you here on the call, we're gonna make a tier list. And let's not mess around too much, and let's just go into it. What do you say?
Yeah, I mean, we did all our write-ups for all these Pokemon.
Yeah, I should mention
we've
that.
got a giant doc. I opened that up on the side here. That'll be something to refer to, I guess, if we need to. But I think we basically know everything.
I will trust you to refer to that, and I'm going to keep focused on this. And then, compared to last tier list, this time we did our research, folks. So, I mean, last time we kind of did our research, but we also sort of did it on the fly. This time we should be well prepped going in. And we've also have the experience of a draft league.
We did the tier list first.
We did the tier list first last time, yeah.
Yeah.
And we have the experience of an entire draft league on our under our belts. We're talking about the Gen 1 champion here, in Carter, and then I am the runner up. So, it doesn't get more elite than these opinions.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, so without further ado, let's get started with the first Pokemon, Chikorita. This Pokemon's trash.
Yeah, there's no reason to use Chikorita. That goes in what, F minus? Is F minus for Pokemon we don't have any reason to use?
I think F minus is no reason to use.
Yeah.
Basically no reason.
But then Bayleaf
is reasonable, actually.
Reasonable choice.
Yeah, with Eviolite as a support, there's just some grass type attacking options.
Can set Reflect and Light Screen.
It'll be bulky for sure with the Eviolite. It might even be better than Meganium. It's possible that it's better. I don't know if it's really better, but
I don't think it'll be better than Meganium, but
I'm willing to drop it in C. Oh, really? E? Okay. I was thinking C.
Well, I don't know.
We could split the difference and put it in D for now.
Sure.
It's really early, so we could also move some things as we move along. Well, speaking of Meganium, there's Meganium. Meganium is C or B at most, in my opinion. Like, it does have the stat line. It does have the stat line. It has the grass typing, which is somewhat rare. Like, we'll notice it's basically just like Blossom, Meganium, and like Celebi. There are a couple other ones, but they're pretty bad.
Don't forget Sunflora. Yeah,
I mean, Sunflora. Jumpluff is good, but it's not good because of grass type reasons. Yeah. So, yeah, it is a sparse typing that kind of leans me towards bringing it up a little. It'll also depend on keepers. Like, if someone decides to choose Venusaur, I already passed on it, but if someone else decides to choose it, then that changes things a lot. You have Vileplume, so actually you're bringing a grass type into the league that I think instantly makes Meganium a little worse for its lack of uniqueness. But what do you think? I'm thinking maybe C.
I think maybe B. I don't know. Just because, like, relatively, it's one of the good ones. It's one of the usable Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, we'll leave it in C for now, or B for now. But we'll try to order within tiers. We did do that last time, and it might end up being more like over here.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Okay, next is this is an easy F minus.
Quilava.
Quilava is also probably pretty close to F. The problem is this Pokemon is offensive, but without stats. Like, these Eviolite users are better if they're more supportive defensive. Like, that's why Bayleaf can make it up to D, but this guy,
right?
Like, nah. I would say F. It can go above F minus, but not much.
Because it gets like Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah.
And
its stats won't be total trash, like, but it's still really bad. Only because
I think
it could be
Typhlosion.
Typhlosion, yeah. I think Typhlosion's
like A.
Really? I was gonna say S or S plus.
If we have 2 tiers above S, then sure, yeah, definitely S.
Yeah, let's put it at S
plus. It just depends. Like, what do you mean by S plus and Giga S? What's the difference?
Giga S, I'm thinking, is basically just gonna be Lugia and Tyranitar.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Like, the Pokemon that you absolutely have to pick in, like, the first 3 picks, or you're just a fool.
Yeah. But then, like, S plus would be like,
we could get rid of Giga S and just have S plus and just put because we are ordering within tiers.
Yeah.
We could just put them at the top of S plus. But I like Giga S. I think it's funny, and I mean, I think it's appropriate for these two. I think it is appropriate. Like, these are seriously better so much than everything else that I think it's worth it.
Yeah, it's a good point, because you're basically just gonna have to go for them. First 2 rounds, it's Lugia and Tyranitar.
Yeah.
And there's no question, like there's no other Pokemon it could be.
I mean, we could see something weird. I just think it would be a mistake to pass up those 2. I think they're too strong to pass up, especially Lugia.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Totodile is an F minus easily. Croconaw is very much similar to Quilava. It is a little better, I think. It has an actual 80 attack, which is, sort of reasonable. I think it also gets the sheer force ability that this Pokemon gets, which means, like, with the Eviolite, it's like mildly reasonable. I mean, like, it's bad, but if you're, like, desperate for a water type.
What you wrote is that with the Eviolite, it's better than Ariados and Unknown and Delibird. But that's not saying much.
That's not saying much, but I think I could get it into an E tier versus like an F tier. We could put Delibird and Ariados down in F, and then he could sit up here and E. Earn the distinction.
Where does Feraligatr go?
I think Feraligatr is quite good. I think it's A. I don't think it's quite S. I think it's a solid A. Like, it's probably like the quintessential A tier Pokemon. Like, it's just good across the board. It's got to do a lot of damage. It's bulky, but it's not like so fast or so strong that's overwhelming.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, its sheer force makes it a real threat. If it didn't have sheer force, I would put it in B probably. But with sheer force, I think that helps it punch above its stat line a little. So,
like the 3 starters being like B, A, and S.
Yeah, that is good. I mean, and I think it's appropriate.
It makes sense. Yep.
Yeah, this is the order. This is. I would put it in F minus, but honestly, redirection is so rare that it could get F. But the thing is, you already have Furret, so like, why would you pick Sentret? But maybe it could get an F because it has a unique thing.
If you're on like last pick and you need redirection.
You need redirection that bad. But the thing is, there are other better ones. Like, even this Pokemon is better. Even like the Elekid, like Magby, these are better. So like, even in that department, it's still just not really pickable. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I think F minus.
Yeah, and it's works. Like you're not gonna. Even on last pick, you'll still have access to Togepi and Elekid.
Yeah, and I think this ordering makes sense, by the way. Like, I think, actually, this is how I would order them. Furret. So Furret has redirection, which is very rare. Its stats are atrocious, but, like, as you look across Gen 2 and you're looking for redirection, it's so rare. It's like Furret, Togetic, and then, like, you're done, and then, like, that's it.
Yeah, honestly, Furret is only real stat that's okay is speed.
But it's still bad.
Like as redirection, it's pretty bad because it's not bulky enough to
it's
make
not
great
bulky
use
enough
of it. But
to use it. Yeah,
it is kind of fast though. I'd put it in C.
Yeah, I put it in C. It's barely clinging to C for me. Like barely. Okay, Hoot.
But if I got for it last couple picks, I'd be okay with that.
Yeah, if I get it like 6th, 7th round, I think I'm chilling. Like I don't hate that at all. Okay, Hoot
probably isn't usable.
Yeah, it's completely just bad. It doesn't really have any unique moves. It has like actually kind of a bad move pool and atrocious stats. I think this is actually the worst one we've seen so far.
Yeah, Hoot isn't even on our document. It's only mentioned in the Lediba section. Which is that's pretty low. That's
really bad.
Yeah, that doesn't feel good that your only mention is in a section about Lediba.
Context of Lediba, yeah.
And it's the thing you wrote is better than Hoot.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good if that's your only mention in the manifesto. We wrote 55 pages of content about these Pokemon, and for your only mention to be that you're worse than one of the worst Pokemon, you're probably pretty bad.
Yeah. That's pretty pathetic.
Okay.
But Noctowl is pretty good.
Noctowl's pretty good. Noctowl gets some weird stuff. Like, it gets the weird psychic moves for no reason. And then it has Tailwind. So, I mean, that's always cool.
Moonblast.
Yeah. I forget if it gets...
Heat Wave.
It does not get Trick Room, I know. Because otherwise it would have the Tailwind Trick Room, the coveted Tailwind and Trick Room.
That's the Z2 thing.
The Z2 niche. But it's very specially bulky, so like it kind of has a thing to do there. I would put it in D, personally, pretty close to Bayleaf. I don't think it deserves to be much higher.
Is it that much worse than Furret?
Like a whole tier below Furret? I mean, I think what it offers to the team is less unique than Furret. Like, Furret is barely in C because of Follow Me. I think a Noctowl is, like, high D, maybe. It could be low C, like, near Furret. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's a good question. Would you rather have Noctowl or Furret?
Just like a kind of low tier Tailwind setter.
Yeah, it is. I mean, okay. The thing about...
It's okay at it because it's bulky.
I think I'd rather have... I think for the same slot, I mean, it depends on team comp, obviously, but I think for the same slot, it's hard to say whether I'd want Noctowl or Furret. I mean, I would rather have Noctowl because it's way cooler, it has way more aura.
Well, sure.
And
it depends on what you need on your team.
It's one of my favorite Pokemon, actually. But
if I'm realizing, I don't have a Tailwind setter at all, I'd rather pick Noctowl.
Yeah, but we can't think about that because then we'll be thinking all day. I think I would kind of rather have Furret. I think overall it just has a little more value.
I think we could go low C though.
Yeah, okay. We'll put it under Furret in the C tier. Ledian, trash, obviously. Yeah. I think that it's better than
Lediba. Better than Hoot.
Lediba. I think it's better than Hoot. I think it is actually right here. I think it's actually closer to Chikorita.
You wrote actually kind of decent special defense, but nothing else going on. It has screens and Tailwind. Better
than
Hoot.
Yeah, but if you're thinking about a Pokemon that's gonna, be trash and really frail and just set screens, this Pokemon does it better. Like these two, what do you even do? Like literally nothing. This one at least he has a niche.
EVI.
Chikorita does it better. Okay, Ledian. Sorry, this is Ledian.
Ledian sucks.
It really sucks.
It's probably E tier.
I think it's E. The thing is, its special defense is actually very respectable, and it has Tailwind. It has Tailwind and screens. It's I think it's better than Croconaw. I think it's below Bayleaf.
Oh, apparently you can do Swords Dance, Agility, or Baton Pass.
Yeah, it has the problem is it'll just die in one hit, almost any time.
Yeah.
So it's I don't know. I think it's tough. I think and also I think special defense is going to be valuable because Lugia is the best Pokemon around.
It seems actually I I was doing these write-ups. I feel like a lot of Pokemon in Gen 2 have like a lot of like high special defense.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
interesting.
Maybe Lugia is not as good as Tyranitar. Tyranitar might be the first pick, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think I put it in D. I put it in low D. I'd rather have it than Croconaw on my team for sure, for sure. If I'm choosing between Croconaw and Ledian in a vacuum,
Yeah.
like I don't know what else the rest of my team is, I think I'd rather have Ledian. Yeah.
Spinarak.
This is probably like it could be.
Minus.
It's gonna be a top contender for worst Pokemon. Actually, I know which one is the worst one, and it's this one. But
What about Sunkern?
oh yeah, okay, okay.
At
Well,
least you had a section for. Oh, you have unusable Pokemon. Hoot Hoot is in that section. Okay,
oh
I
yeah,
didn't realize.
I have a section. I have every single Pokemon. I think at least has their section.
Okay, it's weird that it didn't show up when I searched it. But anyway, being worse than Ariados is an incredible feat. But no, please don't pick this turd of a Pokemon for any other reason than as a joke last pick. Wow.
Yes, and I stand by that. I think that's true. Okay, Ariados. Speaking of, I think this Pokemon is just so bad. I think it's crazy, but it's literally worse than like Croconaw and Quilava. It has only 90 attack, which I guess is technically better than Croconaw, but all its other stats are worse. It's like, and you can't even use Eviolite to make it like something.
It's honestly extremely sad how bad Ariados is.
Yeah,
And it has not gotten like so much as a single buff over the course of like the last 20 years.
it's like a kind of cool design, and it has a unique move. Its unique move is really cool, like the Venom webs, because it poisons you and lowers your speed, which is very cool. But it's not good enough to justify using Ariados. I think like even in a singles,
It needs like a straight up evolution is what it needs.
yeah, it does, and then it could still have that move, and it would be really good. Okay,
Yeah.
we've talked about a lot
Mega would not be enough.
of pretty bad Pokemon.
Crobat is amazing. I put Crobat in S tier.
I think it's S. I think it could be S plus. I would maybe make an argument to put it in S plus, just because of its speed tier. Like it literally is the fastest Pokemon, and I feel like that is so valuable. We saw it with Electrode, how good that was.
Yeah. Yeah, plus like not only is it the fastest Pokemon, it can also do damage. Where like Electrode can't really do damage.
Electrode does no damage, but this Pokemon it actually can hit. Like it can hit.
And it's not like it doesn't do like a shit ton of damage, but it does like enough to be
to be
respectable.
Annoying. Yeah, it's kind of like Aerodactyl. Like I would put Crobat and Aerodactyl in a very similar box in terms of what they
of
accomplish.
Course, Crobat doesn't have quite as much utility as Aerodactyl. It doesn't have like the really niche support moves like the Wide Guard and anything like that, but it has like weather setting and like I think it has taunt. I don't remember.
Arguably, it has a little bit better typing, but yeah, I don't know. It's good though. It's good. I think S plus maybe high, very high S or S plus.
Oh, it does have taunt, yeah. So
I don't know. I guess like maybe I would rather have Typhlosion, Hisuian Typhlosion than Crobat, but it's close.
Well, I think Crobat's going to be more versatile. So
yeah. Okay, we'll put an S plus for now. This Pokemon, what is it even called? Chinchou?
Chinchou.
Okay, so Chinchou is it has a good ability. That's really all I can say about it. I think it's better than F minus, like barely, because it has a good ability. But I think it's worse than Ariados, which is saying something. Although maybe not. Actually, no, it has to be worse than Ariados. Like I hate Ariados. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, it's got like Eerie Impulse and Icy Wind, Electro Web.
Yeah, but it's really slow, so that Icy Wind is like kind of trash, and then so is Electro Web.
Yeah.
So yeah, Eerie Impulse, like all those moves are good on a Pokemon that's fast, but it's too slow to really use that stuff.
Lantern though. Lantern is pretty good.
Respectable. Probably
I'd put it in like high C, low B.
Yeah. We could put it at the top of C.
Just how bulky it is. It's got like 125 HP.
It is very bulky.
Which is nuts.
And it does kind of do something. It's not super ignorable.
It's not going to be amazing. It's not going to like define your team, but having it on your team is going to help you.
You'd rather have it over Furret?
I'd definitely rather have it over Furret or Noctowl. Like, I think it's a tier above them.
Like B.
Just because of how, it's pretty pathetic offensively. It's only 76 special attack, but just the fact that it's 125 HP makes it really good. And then it has those really good abilities.
Yeah, Volt Absorb and Water Absorb.
It's going to have.
Yeah.
And
as like a defensive
it can be there
pivot.
and like set Calm Mind and stuff. Like it can set itself up and like I think it can get away with that.
It's such a good defensive pivot. Like if you have this Pokemon with like, I don't know, some fire type like Entei, and then you have this Pokemon in the back, then anytime they want to attack Entei, they have to, with like a water move, they have to worry about Lantern just switching in, you know? So it just lets you maneuver your Pokemon around.
The whole Icy Wind Electro Web thing like is also pretty good here too because 67 speed is like high for Gen 2. Yeah. High enough anyway.
It's kind of like a great value Gastrodon.
Yeah. You know? Basically, exactly.
Yeah. So, yeah, I respect it enough to put it above, a tier above in B. I think it's worse than Meganium though, but...
Yeah. No, it's not going to go that much higher.
Yeah. Pichu. Pichu is Fake Out, and Pichu is Lightning Rod. And that's it. But those are good those are good things. It's
Lightning Rod specifically, it's the only Pokemon that has access to it.
Yeah,
so which is... That keeps it out of S-.
I think it's E. I think it's solidly E.
E because it has Lightning Rod? Yeah, sure. I mean, like...
It has Fake Out as well.
Isn't that good. Fake Out, yeah, okay.
Like, you can use it, because it can come out on the field, take some Lightning Rod thing, press Fake Out.
Yeah, it can have Focus Sash.
And then with Focus Sash, then it can Volt Switch. Like, it like, how different is it really than like, Raichu? Because, like, yes, Raichu does more damage and is harder to one-shot, but ultimately, Raichu generally gets one-shot anyway, and you don't really care about Raichu's damage. So, like, at the end of the day, the only difference between it and Raichu is that Raichu is fast, and this Pokemon is not. Which is a huge difference. It's a very, very meaningful difference. Because it means...
it's 60 speed, so you might be faster than some of these Pokemon.
That's actually true. But you know what I mean. Like, Raichu being fast means that it offers not only Fake Out and Lightning Rod, but also Electro Web and Nuzzle speed control. Pichu only... effectively has Fake Out and Lightning Rod, so it takes away a huge tool that makes Raichu reasonable, but it doesn't make Pichu completely useless. So yeah, I think E is very reasonable. And as I'm thinking about it more, it's like maybe E could even be D, but we'll leave it at E for now.
Yeah, I'm not comfortable putting Raichu or Pichu any higher than E tier.
Would you put it above Croconaw
though? Maybe, yeah.
We can put it above Croconaw. Okay.
Just because of the Fake Out stuff, like, you can actually use them.
Yeah.
I don't really see Croconaw getting much use.
Yeah, not really. Okay.
Igglybuff.
The only thing I wrote about this in the write-up is absolutely fucking not, and I stand by that, and I put this at the bottom of F-.
Yeah.
There's literally nothing. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. It has nothing. It has complete trash stats and no moves to even worth discussing. Cleffa. I don't remember what I wrote about this. I definitely wrote something. I'm sure that it's not very good. It has Follow Me though, I think. Do you see what I wrote?
You wrote is so absurdly low stats. It even as a discount Clefairy, it can't really do much. Friend Guard is good, Follow Me is good, but Cleffa is not.
Yeah, okay. I think that's fair. I think that I think it's like for tier, you know? Like it has the Follow Me. It's maybe better than Furret. Like
put it in F tier.
Yeah, just a little above.
Having Friend Guard is good. Having Follow Me is good.
Yeah, but its stats are so bad you're just gonna die in one hit. Like you can't even give it Eviolite because it's so weak. You have to give it Focus Sash. And then,
that's pretty sad.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, well. Dang.
Oh my god, it's 15 speed.
It is extremely, extremely slow.
That's the lowest speed stat I've ever seen.
Hold on. Give me a second.
So it'll move first in Trick Room.
It'll definitely move first in Trick Room. Yeah, okay. You could, if you tried really hard, make this Pokemon do something. But
yeah, it's not.
But good luck. Good luck. I mean, you could put it next to a Trick Room user, have it use like Follow Me to help the Trick Room go up, and then let it use after you on the subsequent turn or something. You know, like okay, if it gets that, which I think it does. So yeah, I don't know, but it's bad. Okay, speaking of bad, next we have Togepi. Togepi's cute. It is, I think, better than Clefable. It gets like Cleffa. It gets like better stats. Across the board. It's also Follow Me. I mean, I think it just goes right above it, though. Like, I don't think it goes anywhere else.
Yeah.
It's certainly not like a...
front door, but I don't know how much that matters.
I don't...
It's 5 points faster.
Yeah.
Bulkier.
It's bulkier. That's the main selling point to me. It's a little... It's got that tiny bit of
it would hit a whopping 95-ish special defense and defense.
Yeah, and that's like that's actually that's like kind of almost reasonable. Like
with 35 HP, it's not going to mean anything.
It won't mean that much. You're right. Yeah, it's bad. They're both bad. They're both bad Pokemon.
They're babies. They're baby Pokemon.
Yeah, they're baby Pokemon. But Togetic I think is very good. I think Togetic is up in S, high A at a minimum. I think it's an S personally because it has redirection, which it's like the redirector in the format. Like it's basically the one. There's really like what other redirector do you have? There's none. And I think redirection is powerful enough as a tool that to have like the singular one is meaningful, like very meaningful. I think enough to get into S. On paper, like with stats, if there were other redirector options, it's definitely a lot lower, like A or B even. But I think just like the format specific considerations to me lead it to being S.
Yeah, I mean, I did the write-up for this. This is one of like the first write-ups I did, and so I don't think I totally understood just how good it is, like in this context as a support. It's not only does it Follow Me, it also has like tons of other support moves. Like Life Do is a really good one, and it's got like the screens. It's got like Substitute, Encore, and Thunder Wave. Like, yeah, it's a pretty good one.
And I mean, with Eviolite, it'll be bulky. I mean, there in actual VGC, there are teams that choose this over the evolution because it is bulkier with Eviolite.
Yeah, it serves a completely different role than Togekiss.
Yeah, so like it's a real Pokemon. It's a real Pokemon, which it seems like a lot when we're talking about all these like But yeah, this is a real Pokemon. Okay, this not a real Pokemon. This guy, I do think he still gets. I'm saying this guy because I'm forgetting his name. Natu, right?
Natu.
Yeah, Natu is. It gets the Tailwind and Trick Room combo, which is something, but it's so weak that who cares? So I put it down here in F. I think it could be an F minus. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely below like Cleffa because it doesn't have like Follow Me is like something that's always going to be good.
Yeah.
And it's just an amazing ability, but like Tailwind Trick Room on a Pokemon that's not even going to be there like around long enough for it to matter. Like stupid, bad.
Yeah, I could put it here.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Zaytu
pretty
good.
Tailwind and Trick Room on a Pokemon that actually has stats is good. I think it's tough because I think it's got to be like my initial thought is it's got to be A, but it's kind of tricky because there's so many good supports actually, and there's actually a lot of good Tailwind users to go around. which makes it feel like more of a Trick Room Pokemon, but it's too fast to be like the best of Trick Room Pokemon. So it just leaves it in this awkward spot. But I do think just having both options in a single Pokemon, like in a single pick, getting both a Trick Room and Tailwind mode for your squad is really valuable. And so I think it still earns an A slot, despite
because if you've got
stats.
A team that's split, and you should, I think generally it's a good idea to have a team that can work in both.
Yeah,
like a Trick Room mode and a Tailwind mode. Z2 is perfect for that because you bring him to both modes.
Yeah,
and he can like do either role. Like usually you have to have like, oh, I'm either bringing the Tailwind setter or the Trick Room setter.
Yeah,
but I brings Z2 as both.
I mean, I think many times in VGC Pokemon, the first thing you think about is how will I get speed control? And then you kind of build everything else around that. And having this Pokemon just like kind of answer that question for you in two ways at once is really nice. Really nice. So I think A. I do think I'd rather have for Alligator though. And part of the reason for that is because supports are pretty plentiful in Gen 2. Yeah. Offensive threats are not. Like, there really aren't that many. Like, it will run out of, like, the really strong attackers in, like, the first 2 or 3 rounds, and then it'll be, like, support. And it's like, yeah, so I'd rather have for Alligator.
Yeah, because if I don't get Z2, like, it's not that big a deal. I can find a better Tailwind setter. I can find a Trick Room setter. Like,
yeah. Although you'd be surprised... The Trick Room setters are more sparse in this gen than they were in previous. Okay, let's move on. We have Mareep. Really bad.
Only good because it has plus or whatever.
It has plus. It does have Cotton Guard. It does have that other move that harshly lowers the speed of both opponents. But it's so slow that it's like, yeah, well, who cares? I mean, it counterattacks Tailwind in a single move. But it's bad. It's definitely bad. I think it's worse than A2 in a vacuum. And I don't think Plus is that good, honestly. Because, like, yeah, it's good, but if you just are facing 2 Pokemon that aren't scared of electric type damage, then it's like, oh.
It's just like maybe you pick it if you have Ampharos and someone else picked Flaffy for some reason.
For some reason.
And you're on your last pick.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of hesitate to even put it above where, like, here. I think I almost want to put it here.
Yeah.
But...
because it's not like it's usable in a vacuum.
Yeah, it's really not. I ain't gonna put it there.
Yeah. Okay, Flaffy, though.
Flaffy's very usable in vacuum. Like, Flaffy has decent support moves. It's moderately bulky with the Eviolite. It's quite slow, which is kind of a downside. And then if you pick it alongside Ampharos, then you have the plus option, which is quite nice. I think Flaffy is pretty solidly D for me. Like, lower end of D, but I think it gets in there. You could make an argument for maybe putting it a little higher. Like, is it better than Ledian? Like, probably. Is it better than Bayleaf? Do you have Ampharos on your team? You know?
Yeah.
Like, and that is such a handcuff that, you know, Bayleaf's a little better in a vacuum.
It is kind of a handcuff. You know, you don't typically like Pokemon that are codependent. But, I mean, in the context of drafting, like, maybe, like, as a very late round pick, if you still have access to Flaffy, it's going to help you out.
Yes. You know? Yeah. So I like
Gives you an option.
You know, more than Ledian. Like, if you're late and you're picking Flaffy, or between Flaffy and Ledian, then it's like, okay, sure, whatever. And, like, get your Flaffy if you have Ampharos on your team. If you don't have Ampharos, then this Pokemon goes way down a few slots. Probably still D tier, but down a few slots. But yeah.
Okay, Ampharos, though. Ampharos is really, really good.
Ampharos is really, really good. Ampharos is... originally, when I was making the write-ups and I saw Ampharos, I'm like, this Pokemon's crazy. It's so good. Because I had been looking at these Pokemon so far, and you can see most of them are down here. So, when I first saw Ampharos, I was like, woo, you know. But if you compare it to like the latter half, it definitely falls a little more in the middle-ish. Because the problem with Ampharos is it's slow. It's just slow. And that's the biggest problem. It's bulky-ish. And it's a good typing to like good, like really good typing.
165 special attack is like crazy.
That's the Mega Ampharos, 155.
Oh, that's Mega. Oh, I'm stupid. Okay, it's 150.
115.
I always just scroll right to the bottom and look at this stuff.
Yeah, no. If it was, if you had Mega Ampharos, yeah, that'd be good.
Why is Mega Ampharos is slower than regular Ampharos? That's funny.
I think it's supposed to be Trick Room.
Yeah,
but
makes it better.
Ampharos is good. It's definitely better than these Pokemon in B tier for sure. I think it's arguably better than both of the Pokemon we have in A tier so far. So like, it's pushing its way towards S, but I don't feel comfortable putting it all the way in S, to be totally honest. But I think it's better than like. It's very comparable to Feraligatr. Maybe it's not strictly better than Feraligatr, but it's like.
For Ampharos, I don't know. It's really bulky though.
Would you rather have it than Feraligatr?
It's not like that bulky. I would rather have it than Feraligatr.
Yeah,
sure.
I think me too. So I think it's worth putting just above Feraligatr, but I don't think I'd pick it over Togetic.
No, never.
So I think it's a good spot where it is. Blossom. I'm really up on Blossom.
Really good.
I think I'm really up on Blossom. Blossom has Chlorophyll, which is great. It has Quiver Dance, which is amazing, alongside Baton Pass, which is just amazing. And it's like shockingly bulky, and it's a grass type, which is rare. We talked about how grass types aren't that common. And there are like decently threatening Pokemon that grass types are good against. Like you're talking about your Tyrannitars of the world, your Donphan. Like these are some pretty threatening Pokemon you would like a grass type. And then don't forget like Azumarill, Suicune, or however the hell you pronounce that Pokemon. Suicune, yeah. So, there's a couple. You don't want to get totally walled by Quagsire. So like, I don't know. I think that it's good. I think that it's pretty good. I'm like tempted to put it in S. I think it's...
I'd be okay with that, actually.
Yeah, I think it actually can fit in S. It doesn't seem it, but yeah, it's good.
It's just my only problem is 50 speed is like tough.
50 speed is bad. Yeah, 50 speed is bad. Yeah. Even with Chlorophyll. But it's got Chlorophyll. Yeah, that puts you at 100. That puts you at 100. So that's a little bit. But you're at least bulky enough to kind of make it work. And then if you're in the sun with Chlorophyll and you click Quiver Dance as your first option, then suddenly you're back to the races. Yeah. You're like fully outspeeding everything, and
you're just bulky enough that you can probably make that work.
You can probably get away with it.
Special defense, 95 defense, 75 HP. Like it's good.
And then if you have like a Sash and you're not getting one shot on turn one, then even if you take a bunch of damage and nearly die, you can number one, you can Giga Drain your health back, and number two, you can just Baton Pass and be like, here you go, Lugia. Take a special defense and speed boost and special attack boost, and Lugia's like, thank you, I will sweep the entire team with this. So like, I don't know. I think it's a pretty
like threatening strategy right there.
Yeah, it's really dangerous. And it doesn't even have to be Lugia. It could be Typhlosion. It could be a lot of Pokemon that can take that many boosts. It's just such a high number of boosts from one move that a lot of Pokemon can make a lot of good use out of it. So, yeah.
Blossom is like kind of like a less like offensive, but more like utility version of Vileplume.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it honestly, Blossom without Quiver Dance, like A, maybe B-ish. But because it's literally Quiver Dance, it's such a good move. Yeah. It's such an
and Baton Pass is crazy.
Yeah, it's such an insanely good move that it makes this Pokemon good.
Yeah.
All right. This Pokemon is super, super, super bad. I think literally I'd rather have almost everything except for Hoot Hoot than this Pokemon. Because the whole point of its evolution is to be kind of tanky and use Belly Drum and stuff. And it's use a huge power to be offensively threatening. Marill just doesn't do that. I think the one thing it has is, does it have Perish Song? I don't know. I think I wrote that.
You did write that its best niche may be as an Eviolite Parish song user.
Yeah, so it has Parish songs. So like that gives it a thing to do. So I think that would make it. I will put it. I will put it
above Lediba.
Above Lediba, and that is it.
Because Lediba can set screens and that's it.
I mean, Parish song is a good move, and it does matter. I mean, like overall in Gen 2, I think Parish song is going to be a much more viable strategy than usual because you're talking about a lot of slow, like a lot of bulky, not that high offensives Pokemon. Like overall, the average offenses across the board is a little bit low, and Wobbuffet's in the mix, and like honestly, it's maybe one of the best ways to get rid of Lugia because Lugia is going to be a menace, and if you could just Parish song it away, that would be great. So, but there are so many better Parish song users that it's F minus. Okay, Azumarill is good. Azumarill is quite good. Azumarill is, I think it's difficult to place for me. It's definitely better than Feraligatr. Like if you're looking for your water type, and your choices are between Feraligatr and Azumarill, I think you go for Azumarill every single time.
Yeah, for sure.
So that puts it at least in A. The question is, does it make it all the way up to that S tier ranking for me?
I think it does. I think Power has such a good ability.
It has so good ability options.
Different good ability options, yeah.
It's like pretty bulky, and with huge power it's strong. Yeah, you do usually want to use huge power because without it, your attack is like what, like 55 or something? 50. Yeah, that's really bad. So you kind of almost have that's the thing that sucks is your other abilities are good, but you almost have to use huge power to hit for a reasonable amount at all. But you could use Thick Fat with Belly Drum. I wouldn't. It's not terrible because like then you'll be.
Yeah, I mean Belly Drum's already gonna be like increasing your damage to an insane degree.
To an insane degree. Yeah, so it doesn't like. You're only having 50 attack is a little more reasonable. You get Aqua Jet.
Huge power is just like if you don't want to use Belly Drum for whatever reason. Maybe you don't.
Yeah.
Like that's reasonable.
Is it better than Blossom? It's close.
I don't know because the whole like Quiver Dance Baton Pass thing is really crazy.
I feel like
but I think Azumarill's more like
I think it's a little more consistent, than Blossom. Like
plus, you've got like Aqua Jet and stuff for priority. Like, it's just going to be a good like physical attacker, and it's Water Fairy type.
Fairy typing is so nice. The fact that it adds the Fairy typing, is really good. Yeah.
You're just gonna love to have Azumarill on your team, no matter what your team is.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. It's also a really cool Pokemon. Like, I love the design of Azumarill. It's cute.
Well, of course.
And powerful.
Egg.
It's an egg. Okay, speaking of Pokemon I really like, we have Sudowoodo next. I think Sudowoodo's kind of legit. I think it's at least a C. I think I would never put Sudowoodo under C tier on this list. Like, and I think I'd put it in B.
It's above like Furret and all that garbage. I'd put it even above Lantern. But I don't know. Is it better than Meganium? I don't know, but it's got if you get
it's close. The proper setup, it's close. Its attack stat is like high, dude. It has there's just not that many good attackers, and its attack stat is up there, and it's 30 speed, which makes it a premier Trick Room user. With Rock Head, you can use like Head Smash, which is a base 150 power Rock type move with Stab, by the way, that you can use without any drawbacks. Under like Trick Room conditions with a Pokemon with like 130 attack or whatever it is. I think it's like 110, 130. It's high.
Sudowoodo right now, it says the attack is just 100.
Okay, 100, whatever. It's base 150 power move, so it's got to do a lot of damage. It's like 130 defense stat then. It's got some really high stats.
It's 115 defense.
Okay, maybe it doesn't have 130 anything, but it's physically bulky. It goes hard. Like, it goes hard, okay? Just trust me.
I just remember you tried to make Sudowoodo work in Gen 8 on the ladder and it didn't, but that's because
it did not. But it was a fun attempt to make it like Gigantamax to Sudowoodo. I mean, it does hella damage.
As a trick room, like Sudowoodo is like one of the best trick room Pokemon. I'd put it like maybe even like low A, like high B. I could see moving it up above.
A is a little
just
high
because of how good it is in trick room.
A is a little high for me. Like, I'm a big Sudowoodo fan. Like, don't get me wrong, but A like might be a little high. Like,
yeah,
okay,
probably, I wouldn't put A. But
one thing I'll point out about Sudowoodo though is it's gonna be one of your best, like, versus this Lugia Pokemon. You hit it with this Rock Head, bro. It's
punch.
Yeah, and Sucker
Rockhead
Punch
on Lugia because it's flying type and all that.
Yeah,
and in Trick Room, if you get Trick Room set up,
yeah,
you just like Porygon 2, protect Trick Room, Sudowoodo. That might be a good answer to Lugia, which is very, very valuable.
It's very important. It's yeah. So I don't know. I like it. I think it's better than. I think I'd rather pick it than Meganium. I think I would rather pick it than Meganium,
especially if I have a Trick Room mode. You know.
But I don't think I would pick it over any of the A tiers. Unless I was building, like, if I, obviously contextually this can all change. Like, if I'm building a Trick Room team and I already have my Trick Room setter, then I'm going to pass over Z2 and pick Sudowoodo every time, you know? But we got to think about, we're trying to think about, we have no other Pokemon chosen and, like, you know, what are we starting with? So, yeah, I think for that reason it can go here. Okay, Politoed.
Politoed is S+.
Yeah, it's S+ easily. It's not Giga S, but I think it's probably the top of S+. Is it better than Crobat? Maybe.
I would pick Politoed.
I think I'd rather have Politoed than Crobat.
By the second round.
Yeah, it should be.
Because having Drizzle is just so incredibly valuable.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Pokemon that would love to have Rain set immediately for them.
I think I would, no question, pick Politoed over Crobat. Like, I don't even think I would...
Yeah, no question.
I wouldn't even think about it. Like, it seems pretty obvious to me that I'd rather have Politoed. But, yeah, so I think for that reason, it goes easily S+.
And then not only does it have Drizzle, but it has, like decent stats and also, like, Perish Song.
Perish Song as well.
Which, like, yeah, leads into some really good strategies.
And once you have this Politoed, you can up the value of this Pokemon a lot. Why am I forgetting his name? Kingdra, yes, Kingdra. And then, like,
anyone was with swim.
Yeah, because if you get Politoed Kingdra, man, you're gonna be a major threat.
Like in like a team with like electric types with Thunder, you know, like that's just free. Hurricane is just free.
Yep. Politoed with Ampharos is insane. Like, yeah.
You reduce fire damage for Scizor. It's really good.
You can build your whole team around Politoed, and it will be strong. Like, you know, it will be.
It's just amazing. It's just so incredibly valuable, and it's gonna go. Gonna go out first round.
You do big damage up front, and then it enables your Trick Room as well. So it's like, you know, if your opponent uses too many tools dealing with your Rain, and you get a slight Pokemon lead, you just go into this Perish mode, and then it's like, goodbye, I won.
Yeah. The only reason you wouldn't want Politoed is like if you're trying to do a Sun thing, but even then, like if you have a different setter, like you just don't bring Politoed. Like it's just good.
Yeah, it's good. Okay. One of these is Skiploom, and the other one is Hoppip. I think this is Hoppip.
Hoppip is the first one, yeah,
okay.
And then Skiploom.
Okay, so Hoppip, it has an incredible move pool, and we'll talk. I mean, all three of these have incredible move pools. They just get increasingly better stats as you go up. But I think even with the amazing move pool that they all have, Hoppip is a little too low stats because you need good speed to make these Pokemon work. Like, Jumpluff is going to be way up here, and the reason is because it's fast. It's 110 speed, and it has an insane move pool. Having that insane move pool at, like, whatever, 60 speed or whatever this Pokemon is, I'm sure it's pretty low, is not as nearly as valuable.
50 speed.
Yeah, 50. That move pool just isn't good at 50 speed. Like, I'm sorry. Because it's... Yeah. Trash stats.
35, like, attack, special attack, and HP. Like, 55 special defense is its best one, and then 40 defense. It's not great.
And especially, it has to compete with Skiploom, Like, if you really want that move pool on a slightly slower Pokemon, then pick Skiploom. You're never picking Hoppip.
Yeah.
Like, why do you go for that?
No.
I think it goes down here in, like, Chikorita tier. Maybe even slightly worse than Marill, because at least Marill has a unique move. You just kind of... Hoppip not so much. But Skiploom, on the other hand, I think makes it at least to E, because, like, again, that insane move pool, now you're getting a slightly faster Pokemon, slightly more bulky Pokemon, and like if you want the move pool that Jumpluff has, but you missed your chance on Jumpluff, you can pick Skiploom. It's probably not
80
great.
Speed is pretty good.
80 speed is reasonable. I think it goes up here. I think it's like maybe slightly worse than Pichu, maybe better than Pichu. I don't know. What do you think?
I think it's better than Pichu. It's got more utility than Pichu. It's got better stats than Pichu.
Do you think it's better than Ledian?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't really know anything about what
I think it
does.
can,
like we've talked about it. I still don't know.
It can be the king of E tier. I think it can be the king of E tier. But
totally.
Jumpluff itself, I think Jumpluff, it would be a disservice to put it anything lower than S, and like S plus is probably very reasonable.
Like low S plus. Like if Crobat is S plus, then Jumpluff is just lower than Crobat.
Yeah.
Like if you didn't get Crobat, okay, get Jumpluff. Like
yeah,
it's gonna do basically the same thing Crobat does, just not quite as well.
The only thing that tempts me to put Jumpluff as a little lower is because when you compare it to its peers at this tier, like, okay, right, you're comparing. We already talked about Crobat's better than Jumpluff, but the thing is, there's also Murkrow. And Murkrow is also better than Jumpluff and does the same thing.
Oh, well,
and then there's also Sneasel. And Sneasel's also better than Jumpluff. It kind of does the same thing. And it has a favorable matchup. So Jumpluff is like...
How does Sneasel do the same thing?
It's speed control, basically. Just speed control. It doesn't...
Like Icy Wind?
Yeah, Icy Wind. It's Icy Wind instead of Tailwind. But it's faster than Jumpluff, you know what I mean? And it kills Jumpluff. And, like, what'll happen is, turn 1, you'll Tailwind, and then Sneasel will Icy Wind, and then Sneasel will probably still be faster than whatever you were Tailwind supporting, and then he'll Icy Wind you again the next turn. Or, you know...
Tailwind is such a better speed control option than Icy Wind. I think it's so...
Do you think it balances out?
It balances out.
Okay.
You've got these good support moves like Encore and Pollen Puff.
I mean, literally best... Jumpluff.
Rage Powder on Jumpluff.
Yeah, you do. And that actually might make Skiploom better, actually, now that I think about it, because Skiploom also has Rage Powder.
Yeah, having redirect. We've discussed how that's
Okay, so Hoppip is better than Furret, for sure.
Yeah.
Because it's just Furret, but better.
Skiploom might be better than, like, Furret.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Skiploom's C tier. Skiploom's C tier, probably here. And then I'm willing to put Hoppip all the way above like the Togepi types. Honestly. Because it gets the same redirection, but it also gets other options. Okay. Yeah, I did forget about Rage Powder. I mean, seriously, Jumpluff, like, there's like no better move pool. I'm like pretty convinced that like this Pokemon has the best selection of moves for support like ever conceived of, other than like, you know, Smeargle that gets literally everything, you know?
Dude, Jumpluff also has, like, the Cotton Guard Baton Pass thing.
Yes. I'm telling you, dude. This Pokemon's crazy. The moves that it gets are just... It's absurd. It's just ridiculous, the kind of moves it gets. All right, I'm convinced. Yeah, we'll leave it in S+. We'll leave it slightly below Crobat. I don't even know. It's like, arguably, Crobat could be better. The thing is, Crobat will beat Jumpluff, because it's faster and can just, like, kill it in one hit.
Yeah, but obviously Crobat's better than Jumpluff. Like, that's where I stop it. That's the limit for me.
Yeah, but it can go right up next to it.
But Jumpluff has so much utility. Like, it's going to serve a slightly different role than Crobat. I mean, it's doing the same thing for your team, essentially, but there's, like, other things it can do that Crobat can't.
Yeah, for sure.
But, Crobat's going to add more value, I think, overall.
Yeah.
So, Apom is a fake-out user, and that's it. That's what it does.
Really it. I think it's got to be near Pichu in terms of usefulness. Probably worse, because Pichu gets Fake Out and at least Lightning Rod, and Apom gets Fake Out and, like, Skill Link.
But Apom has, like, slightly, like, less terrible stats.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. It is less terrible
Like
stats.
stats that aren't like a baby Pokemon stats. Like it has 70 attack,
You want to put it above
um,
Pichu?
85 speed, which is you're gonna be faster than
Oh
a lot of
yeah,
stuff.
85 speed is pretty reasonable actually. I wouldn't
Um,
mind putting it near Flaffy in that case.
and it has Eviolite, and so with 55 special defense and defense, it's gonna be like almost okay in bulk.
Yeah, I'm willing to
Not
put it.
good.
I think it's worse than Bayleaf. I think it's pretty comparable to Flaffy. I might put it a little above Flaffy because Flaffy is so handcuffed to Ampharos, and Apom is not.
Yeah.
If you need
But it
fake
has
out, if
quick guard too. It's not only is it has fake out, but it has quick guard. So if you're worried about fake out,
it's a
you
unique
can protect
combo.
your team for that.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
unique combo to have that. I think, yeah, I think Apom is a pretty solid eighth pick. You know, if you're looking at your team and you're like, I
Yeah.
don't have fake out on my team, and Apom's available, and it's like seventh, eighth round, then
Yeah,
like, yeah,
absolutely.
it's
Grab it.
definitely a worthwhile grab.
Because fake out is good enough that it can on its own change a game.
Yeah. Okay, Sunkern is the worst Pokemon perhaps ever created, so we'll
It
just leave
is
it at that.
statistically the worst Pokemon of all time.
Yeah. So we'll just leave it at that. Okay, Sunflora. Sunflora is a I don't know. I mean, it can do a lot of damage. Like its special attack is reasonable. It's very slow at like
Solar power.
30 speed, and it
Like I
gets
think
solar power.
Sunflora has like has a use case in like a Trick Room Sun team.
Yes, but you're setting both Trick Room and Sun for this
Yeah.
Pokemon. That is just not. I would like to put it in E. I think at the top of E.
Yeah.
But
it's
but
pretty
that's
bad
it.
just because of how much setup goes into making it like fine.
If
Like,
you
it makes it
have
good.
if you
Like
have
this,
Trick Room and Sun at the same time, like okay, yeah, pop off. But like most Pokemon
Yeah,
would pop
probably
off with
isn't
two setup moves. You know, like
Yeah, exactly.
there's a lot of Pokemon that pop off if you use two setup moves to enable them. So yeah, I can't vouch for Sunflora on those merits
Yeah.
alone. If you're against a team where like you already know that they're definitely setting Sun, and then you could like use it kind of against them with this Sunflora, or like you're against a team where you already know like they're definitely setting Trick Room, they're never not going to set Trick Room, and you can bring Sunflora, and then all you have to do is one setup move. You know what I mean? Like you can rely on your opponent to set up one of your two conditions. Then I could see it. Then I could see it.
Yeah.
But that's so unrelateable, and they can easily
It's
just
like
not do.
anti Trick Room.
Yeah.
If you can set Sun or you can set Trick Room and you know that they're setting one. But it's like it's more so like anti Trick Room. If you can set Sun and you know they're setting
You
Trick
know,
Room,
so they're
then
saying Trick Room.
Sunflower
Yeah,
is
exactly.
more-
So it has like, I don't want to completely discredit it as useless. Like it's definitely better than all of these Pokemon, you know. But
Or
like,
if you're going up against a Blossom and you know they're setting Sun and you can set Trick Room, like that also works.
yes, yeah.
Or
Okay.
Explosion. Yeah. Yeah.
Yanma. Yanma's weird.
Yanma is weird. I actually think Yanma's like C tier though.
Really? Okay, that's
just because-
surprising.
I think Yanma has like a surprise niche as like a sleep Pokemon, like a hypnosis user. Because first off, you've got compound eyes, and you've got like you can use like the scope lens or whatever to increase your accuracy. And that brings hypnosis up to like a base 85 accuracy, which is pretty good. But then also, I think like a surprise. I was thinking about this the other day. Like an interesting thing you could do is you could use like Porygon 2 or someone to set gravity, and then you could have Yanma with speed boost, and it like protects turn one, and then suddenly you've got like if you've got gravity. And this only really requires the one move of gravity as your setup because it's got speed boost and it's passive, speed increase every turn. you can suddenly have this Pokemon who goes first every turn and just can 100% put you to sleep. Yeah. Like, that's kind of like Amoonguss in Trick Room. Like, that's kind of scary.
Yeah, Parasect in Trick Room that we saw in season 1.
Exactly. Right? So if you can do that, like, that would be pretty crazy. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah. But it's just that it's a very niche thing, and that's the only thing I can really think of to use Yanma for, other than like setting Tailwind.
Yeah, it does do Tailwind. So I mean, gives you another option.
If it had the Pass, Yanma would be amazing, but it doesn't.
It does not. Yeah, with everything you said, I'm thinking of putting it like between Ferd or Centered and Noctowl. Because I still think I'd rather have a Redirection, maybe. But I think it's better than Noctowl. Because at least it has like this really threatening strat that you can do, and Noctowl does not.
Yeah. I think it's maybe above Furret, because Furret is like Redirection, that's pretty good, but it doesn't have any like real, like, it doesn't have an edge. I think Yanma has an edge because of that one thing you can do with it.
I don't know, because Redirection's so rare, though. Like, even though, yes, Furret's bad.
Like, how bulky is Furret? Can Furret really make use of it? Like,
no, it's going to take one hit, but that's still, sometimes that's all you need.
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, it's close. Okay,
Yeah. Furret has 85 HP, which is okay, but like the defense and special defense are really low.
Okay, we can put it above Furret then. That's fine.
I think Speed Boost is just a really good ability.
It is really good. Yeah, it's true. It's true. How are Yanma's offenses? Like, can it actually hit a little, or not so much?
No, it's like 75 special attack, and that's all it's got.
Okay. So, like, it can tickle. It's not literally nothing, but yeah. Okay. Wooper is complete garbage. So bad Pokemon. The only thing you'd want it for is Water Drain, and you could just pick Chinchou for that, and Chinchou's bad. So yeah, I think Wooper is so bad.
But you mean Water Absorb?
Water Absorb, yeah, that's right. It's better than these two.
The Gastrodon ability.
Yeah, Storm Drain's ridiculously good. I think it's better than these two, but worse than the rest. I guess it's better than like Hoot, because at least it does have Water Absorb. These two have nothing. It has Water Absorb, so.
Yeah, it's a pivot.
I'll put it. No, I can't put it above Totodile. I'm sorry. I think it goes there. Yeah. Okay.
Hoot.
Quagsire. Quagsire's a very interesting one to me.
Quagsire is a single Pokemon.
It is such a singles Pokemon.
That's the problem with it.
And I just don't know where it fits. Like, it's bulky, but like it's not. But what does it do other than just
that bulky either? It's like
it's not like
insane.
Yeah, it's not like OP levels of bulk either. It's kind of just
it has Water Absorb, which is a really good ability.
It just sits there and like.
It's got a lot of HP. It has yawn. Like, that's what I would do.
That's what it does. Yeah, it can sit there and yawn, which is annoying. But there are better Pokemon for that. We're about to get to one in Umbreon. And so, like...
Yeah.
I think I want to put it in C. I almost want to put it in D.
95 HP. It's honestly really, like, specially, it's not bulky at all. It's 65 special defense.
Yeah, well, one grass move... One grass move and this thing just faints immediately. Like, you just give one of these grass type Pokemon a free, like, full heal because it has so much HP, and you Giga Drain it once, and it's like, oh, here, all of my HP is now yours. Congratulations. So
I think Quagsire is not very good. I think it's like, I think D tier is honestly like reasonable.
I think I'd rather have any of these.
Yeah, I would probably.
I think I'll keep it above Bayleaf. I'll keep it above Bayleaf, but it's
85 attack. It's like a physical attacker.
Yeah, I'll keep it above Bayleaf, but that's all I can give it. I'm sorry. I want to like it because I think it's a really funny looking Pokemon.
Yeah, I mean, I love Quagsire.
Yeah,
but it's a singles guy. He's a singles guy.
He is a singles guy. He's good in singles, but yeah. Okay, Espeon. I think Espeon is high A, perhaps even S. Here's the thing about Espeon is it's very high special attack. I think I always say 130, but when I think it's high, but I don't know what it is. But it's high special attack, and it's fast. It's like I think 105 or 110 speed, which in this format puts it among the very fastest Pokemon.
Oh, wow. You're actually right. It is 130 special attack, and it's 110 speed.
Yeah, so 130 special attack, 110 speed makes this Pokemon just good. Like, those are just good enough stats that this is a good Pokemon. Like, full stop. It also has pretty good... Like, it's not frail. It's not that frail. Like, it has just good stats. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, like decent. Like, it's got 95 special defense, 60 defense, 65 HP.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay.
It's okay. Like, for having it's not like some glass cannon. Like, a lot of Pokemon, you see 130 special attack and 110 speed, and you're like, oh, so they're like a glass cannon. And it's like, yes, but not like, it's okay. It's alright. Like, it's gonna stick around a little bit.
Yes, but actually no.
Yeah, so like, I think this Pokemon, it's worse than Umbreon, probably, but it's up there. I think they're both really high. I would rate them really high. I don't know if it's tough. It's like very high A or like low S for me. Yeah, I think I'd rather have it than Ampharos, and it's close with Blossom, honestly.
I would rather have it than Ampharos. I think I would rather have Blossom than
A. But it's a really good Pokemon. Like, it's a really good Pokemon.
Fantastic Pokemon.
Yeah, like, if you picked this...
It's way better than Ampharos.
The only Pokemon...
I might even put it low S.
Yeah, the only Pokemon I'm sure that is definitely better than it, that's above it right now, is Typhlosion. Like, if you pick this over Typhlosion, you're probably messing up. But if you pick it over, like, these three, it's, like, maybe not what I would do, but I would not begrudge you for it. You know what I mean? So...
Yeah, I think it belongs in S, like, with those other Pokemon, just, like, low.
Yeah, low S, okay.
Because, like, you could justify picking Espeon over Blossom, and maybe even Azumarill, if you don't need, like, a physical attacker.
Yeah.
Like, you already got Ursaring, you know?
It's very good. And then the next one is its twin, is Umbreon. I think Umbreon is one of the best. I think it's strictly better than Espeon, so I'm pretty convinced on that. Like, I want to put it...
it's a completely different role. I mean...
It does do... Yeah.
Like, Umbreon isn't do a shit ton of damage the way Espeon is.
No. Umbreon...
It's there to be alive and to support your team.
It is a completely different role, but I think it does that role at a level that's, like, annoying enough that it's, like, more of a threat. Yeah, it's just, like...
And it being dark type is pretty useful, especially against, like, a Lugia-dominated...
Yes. This is one of the best answers for Lugia. It's one of the best answers... Like, I also
You can just sit there and snarl, and then Lugia's pretty sad.
Yeah. In general, I value defensive Pokemon a little, like... Extremely defensive Pokemon, I value them more than extremely offensive Pokemon. And the reason being is just they're easier to use. It's just much easier to use these extremely bulky, like, really annoying Pokemon. Like, they're harder to get rid of. You can't just, like, mess up and be like, oops, I clicked the wrong move one time and it got protected and then I died instantly. Like, that can happen with, like, Mewtwo. And we saw it happen a lot. And, like...
And there's just so many goddamn things you can do with Umbreon.
Yeah, Umbreon's super
It can taunt,
annoying.
it can yawn, it can, like, on-mind and just stick around forever, and then, like, baton pass. You can snarl to, like I said, to counter Lugia or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's not going to do a lot of damage. It's 60 special attack.
Yeah, it does, like, no damage.
Attack. It's actually more attack by 5 points.
Yeah, it has no
it's
damage.
Not going to do any damage.
But it's literally better Vaporeon, and Vaporeon was really annoying.
You can set up long enough that maybe you make up for that. Maybe you do a little damage eventually.
I think I put it under Togetic, but just under Togetic.
Yeah, that's reasonable to me. Because Togetic is also a really good support, but it has, like, redirection, which makes it
also
probably better.
It's fucking awesome. It's so cool, Pokemon.
It's so cool, and look at its shiny. Its shiny is amazing. The blue. That's awesome.
Oh yeah, dude. That's
how epic that is.
That's just so cool. That's so cool. All right.
Yeah.
Murkrow, you said Giga S, and I'm inclined to sort of agree. It is.
Yeah.
This Pokemon, if you don't know competitive, you're probably like, what are they talking about? Why?
Yeah, Murkrow?
Murkrow?
It's not even fully evolved.
But
why wouldn't you pick Honchkrow?
Let me introduce you to Prankster, an ability that breaks this entire game wide open because it makes
open, and only Murkrow gets it.
Only Murkrow. And it gets Eviolite too. Like, it's actually not going to be that easy to just get rid of him. He will stick around. You will struggle to one-shot him. It's not undoable, but you will struggle. And he has...
The question of, like, why not Honchkrow, and obviously Honchkrow doesn't exist in this generation, but the question of why not Honchkrow is one that one could ask Game Freak, because Honchkrow does not get Prankster.
Oh my god, if it did, Honchkrow would be crazy.
Yeah, but you lose access to Prankster when you evolve into Honchkrow, which makes it 1,000 times worse because Prankster is like one of the best, maybe arguably the best ability of all time.
Yeah, it probably is. Prankster, if you don't know what it does, is it makes every non-attacking move priority, meaning it always goes first, basically. So that means, and Murkrow gets a good selection of non-attacking moves. You get Tailwind, namely, but you also get Taunt, you get Quash, which forces whoever you use it on to go last.
Prankster is an insane combo.
Yeah, because it forces whoever you use it on to go last.
You just get to decide who goes last. You just get to decide that.
Yeah, yep. And there's really not much that can be done about it.
Unless they're Dark type.
Yeah, the only downside to Prankster is it doesn't work against Dark type. Like, this ability is so good, they had to make an entire type resist it. Like immune to it. That's how good it is. So it's crazy. I don't know. Am I forgetting any other moves other than, like, I think those are the main ones. It's Taunt and Quash and Tailwind, of course.
The fucking weather. You can set,
like, any weather you can use immediately. Like, no speed control can
which basically makes you like almost good as Politoed. Not as good because Politoed doesn't have to automatically move.
Yeah.
But yeah, you get to set weather before anyone else.
Yeah, so I think it's Giga S. I think that's probably reasonable. Like, I don't know. It's
like low Giga S. It's like there's going to be 3 Pokemon in Giga S, and Murkrow is one of them, I think.
Well, yeah, I was thinking maybe Smeargle and Porygon 2 could be there too, but, you know, we'll get there when we get there.
Maybe.
Okay, Slowking. Not Giga S by any means, but certainly at least A. But this Pokemon is it's really bulky. It can use Trick Room, and then it set its own Trick Room, and then it functions really well in that Trick Room.
Yeah, like you need a Trick Room setter, and fucking Porygon 2 is already taken. Like, sure, like go for Slowking. Absolutely, it's a good one.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just solid.
Like, Chilly Reception is its signature move, and that's really good. Pairs well with like Regenerator.
I'm not sure how good Chilly Reception is in this league particularly, because like what ice Pokemon are you really pairing with?
Like who are you setting snow
it's
for?
It's literally like just Piloswine, but
has like a pivot though. It's pretty good.
Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's a good Pokemon. I think it's a tier Pokemon.
Because the thing is with Chilly Reception is like you get to, it's sort of like U-turn in the sense that you get to switch at the end of the turn, which like is.
I'm willing to put it above Ampharos because, like, while Ampharos and Feraligatr are good, the utility that Slowking adds on top of being, like, bulky and decently strong, also adding that Trick Room utility and even Chilly Reception utility, I think edges it out over those others. But I don't think it quite rises to this S tier level with these guys up here. I think still
not quite, but it's gonna be really good. It's gonna like have a decent showing, I think. And it's got 100 special attack, which is really
very.
Galarian was 110, so it's like it's gonna be an offensive.
Oh yeah, I forgot you also have the Galarian form. Utility. The Galarian form is pretty.
You've got 2 forms to choose from.
Pretty threatening as well. So cool Pokemon. I liked it. I think
it's really good ability. Like Regenerator is such a good ability.
I think Slowbro was one of the most underutilized Pokemon of the previous gen in terms of like how good it is versus how much it accomplished.
And it has Oblivious, so you can't taunt it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't taunt it, or I don't think you can intimidate it either.
Or intimidate it, but I mean, it doesn't really matter that you can't intimidate it. But yeah, taunting.
Yeah.
It's important.
Well, isn't it? Is it special attacker, the Galarian form?
Yeah, they're both special attackers.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, doesn't matter. Okay, but still. Okay, let's talk about the next one. Miss Drevis. Miss Drevis, I think is like the more I look into this Pokemon, the more I value it every time because it has a really good move pool, and it's gonna be pretty hard to remove with Eviolite. It has Perish Song, has Trick Room. It hits a speed tier, which is kind of interesting. Like, it's decently fast, but not incredibly fast. Like, you can min speed it in Trick Room to beat fast teams, and then you can also be faster than the slow teams. Like, it hits this kind of nice middle tier, depending on the matchup, obviously. But honestly, just its access to Perish Song with the combined fact that it is very bulky, I think it's one of the premier Perish users. Which is valuable because there's not that many outside of Politoed that I would consider to be good. So
yeah,
I guess Azumarill can use it too, right? I kind of forgot about that.
Can I don't know.
Well, Marill can. I mean, that's why we put Marill
I guess
here.
If Marill can, then Azumarill can.
Azumarill can. So yeah,
that's interesting. I didn't even think about that.
I think Mr. Drevis is at least. Like, there's no way it falls below B. I would make an argument for A. Not high A.
I would also agree with that. I think there's so much you can do with it, like, utility-wise, like, support-wise. And with Eviolite, it's going to be really bulky.
And it's cool.
Because it's got that, like, 85 and 60 the defensive stats. So, like, it's going to be bulky.
Yeah.
It's got 60 HP, which is not great, but, you know. It's got like the Thunder Waves and the Taunts and the Trick Room Imprison if you want to do anti-Trick Room.
Yeah.
And it's got the Levitate and Skill Swap, which can be really valuable.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about that.
You do that with like an electric type, and then it just no weaknesses. So, yeah.
Insane utility great on this Pokemon. Hard to remove. It just does... It's so versatile. And that's just so valuable in draft. Like, you'll never be like, oh no, my Misdreavus won't work in this matchup. You'll be like, oh, I can just use different moves in this matchup. You know what I mean? Like, it's always it can come every time if you want it to.
It's not like any higher than A because it doesn't have like the one thing that it does better than anything else. It's just that it does a lot of different things.
Yes. Yeah. I think it can go below Z2. On like the slightly lower end of A, but it earns.
It can do some damage. It's got like 85 special attack, so it's not going to be like, you know.
Yeah, it can
useless
chip. It can definitely chip.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, Unknown, complete trash, completely useless. Probably, arguably, I would put it even. It
might be bottom of F- because it only has the one move.
It only has one move, so like.
And it's garbage move.
And it's trash stats. So like, at least these other Pokemon, in theory, there's some like. Yeah, even in like, let's say there was a format where you could only use the Pokemon below E tier. You still wouldn't want to use Unknown because that's how bad it is. Like, it's so bad. It only uses
only having one move. It's a gimmick Pokemon. It's just Pokemon. Like there for like aura. It's like because it's kind of interesting and mysterious.
But you could pick it last.
And didn't think like this is going to be useful competitively at all. It was just it's just there to be there.
I mean, you can pick it last.
You collect all the letters. Like, that's it.
Yeah, collect all the letters, get the alphabet. You can pick it last and then pick your favorite letter, and it'll look cool. But that's it. That's the end. Okay, Wobbuffet. Wobbuffet has a niche.
Amazing.
I think it has a good niche. I think it's B. I think it's B. I think it's C or B. I'm inclined to say B.
I'm thinking about this, like, not in terms of how good the Pokemon is, but in terms of how valuable it is. Mm-hmm. Like, in the context of the draft, like, because Wobbuffet is, like, so good for a Perish Song strategy.
Yes.
It's going to feel bad if you have a Pokemon that, like, has Perish Song and, like,
you don't get Wobbuffet.
Do that and you don't get Wobbuffet, you're going to feel bad.
But if you don't have Perish Song and you have Wobbuffet on your team, you're like, this is a useless piece of trash.
That's kind of true.
So I feel like that kind of balances out.
That does kind of balance it out.
Put it in B from my perspective. Like, if you're in a vacuum and you're like, you don't have any Pokemon on your team yet, and you have to pick, like, and I'm just gonna give you Wobbuffet. Like, how do I feel about that? Not that great, because then I'm like, now I need to pick Perish.
Okay about that too. I mean, like, there's a lot of Pokemon that can use Perish Song. Like, I say a lot. There's a few Pokemon. Like, it's not going to be hard to get a Pokemon that can use Perish Song, and if you do, having Wobbuffet is going to make that strategy like fucking killer.
Yeah, but I don't know. Like, I think you have to do a little more for me to get above A, to get to A. Like, I think it's B.
Yeah.
I think it's solidly B, but like to only do that, I think you're a B tier. I don't think you're an A tier. Like, you need a little more versatility to go in A tier. Like,
I'm just thinking about like, all the Gothitelle Shadow Tag, like the Gothitelle Politoed.
Yeah,
like,
Gothitelle is like can do things other than Shadow Tag as well. True. Like, so that brings me
Wobbuffet's niche is being like really hard to remove because it's like all counter moves.
I'll put it above Lantern but below Meganium. I think it could fit there pretty nicely because these Pokemon up here you can bring no matter what, and they can do actually like more than one thing. Generally speaking, these Pokemon down here not so much.
Yeah.
So I think it fits in there.
Yeah, I am okay with that. Because if you don't have Perish Song, Wobbuffet is completely
useless. It is literally only for Perish Song. So
I mean, okay, like Shadow Tag is an ability that's good enough that like, okay, it's obviously it's one like big use case is Perish Song, but like if it's also just good for like trapping Pokemon you don't want to switch.
Yeah, but it's not like we're sitting here saying last season that Dugtrio is like this incredible Pokemon you should pick.
Well, because Dugtrio, he never used it that way. He was using Dugtrio like.
Well, he didn't pick
support.
I think the Alolan form didn't have.
Yeah, he didn't even have Arena Trap.
Yeah.
He had hair, which is a good ability.
But when we're making the tier list, I'm saying like we didn't. It's not like we were sitting around saying, "Watch out."
But I think you could have if we had seen a comp that was like Lapras Dugtrio with the Arena Trap Perish
Song thing,
that's
true.
That would have been crazy.
Would have been pretty nice.
That would have popped off.
Yeah. All right. It is where it is. It's good. Yeah. Girafarig. Girafarig is a Trick Room setter.
Yeah. It's one of them.
It's one of the Trick Room setters of all time.
Yep.
I think it's like D, like Quagsire-ish range.
It has inner focus, so you can't fake it out. It has some okay support options. It's got Ally Switch, which is
that's annoying. Unique. It's like okayly bulky. It's not gonna just fold. So it's got like decent
special attack too. You can set it up with like the Hyper Voice Throat Spray, just like
yeah.
That's
it's like high D
and like
low C.
Psychic is honestly like low key just one of the best type combos.
That's
of
true.
All time, I think
that's true. I don't know. I'm torn between low C or high D, low C.
I'd say like high C.
High C?
I mean, like above Noctowl for sure.
Okay.
And, like Ferd only has the edge because of Follow Me.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, Girafarig is just like a solid Pokemon, like for a late round pick.
Yeah, I like it there. Okay, that's good. That's good.
Light, it gets pretty bulky. So,
Pineco. Pineco is. It's kind of like Tangela.
I thought it was Pineco because it's a pine cone.
Pineco. Yeah, Pineco, whatever. Pineco is... It's kind of like Tangela in that it's actually surprisingly really bulky with Eviolite. But the problem is it doesn't get any support moves to actually do anything with its bulk. You can put it out there and it will be actually kind of your opponent might be surprised wow, this Pineco is I can't get rid of it. But it doesn't matter because it doesn't do anything. I can ignore it. So I think that puts it above F- because at least you can put it on the field and it can't be gotten rid of. But I don't think it's above Ariados or Chinchou, to be honest. I think it can actually even maybe below Hoppip. I don't know. I think it slots in right nicely around here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly.
I'm reading you're right up on it. It seems like you wrote it does get Pin Missile for triggering Hustle, which is something, I guess. So
yeah, that's really not something. I think it just edges itself out of F- by being bulky. And that's it. But what do you really do with the bulk? Nothing.
With Power Trick, its attack would be okay, but that's a whole setup turn for a very underwhelming result.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also true. But speaking of Power Trick, let's move on to Fortress, the evolution of Pineco, which is actually good. Fortress is cool, and it's good. It has really high defense. It has access to Iron Defense Body Press, so it can use that defense offensively. And, much like Pineco, or Pineco, it has Power Tricks. You can swap its defense and its attack. But its attack is not that bad to begin with. I think its attack is like 100 or something.
Is it really?
Or 95. It's like not low. 90? It's around there. It's not lower than 90, I don't think. I don't know.
It's 90, yeah.
Yeah, 90. So it's got a decent attack to begin with, and then it's got 130 defense, and you can swap that.
140 defense.
140? Actually. Okay, damn. So yeah, you can swap that, and then suddenly you have this, like, still pretty bulky, very offensively powerful attacker.
You swap that, suddenly it's the highest attack in the league.
Yeah, yeah. And so...
By a little bit.
Yeah, and so it's good, and it's a good typing. It's a really good typing, actually. It's only weak to fire. It is double weak to fire, but it's only weak to fire. So, like, if you can, somehow get around that fire...
give it, like, a Defensive Terra, or you give it, you put it in rain.
Yeah.
That would be nice. It'd still probably die in rain, but...
Still maybe die in rain with fire, but... It's good. I think it's kind of hard for me to put it in S, but it's
not S.
But it's high A. Like, I would prefer it over Ampharos and maybe even over Slowking, to be honest. It's close. I don't know. It doesn't set its own trick room or anything like that. It does need some help, where Slowking kind of can just set itself up.
I think Slowking is like, it has the trick room setting thing, and then it's also just like
good,
solid Pokemon across the board.
Yes, I think it gets. I think it does get edged out by Slowking a little, but
and Fortress like has really like not good special defense. It's 60 special defense.
Yes.
So even just like you hit it with a water type attack, like like a neutral special move, and it's gonna take a good amount of damage.
It'll be decent, but like. I think it's a big enough threat that it can hang with the likes of Ampharos and Feraligatr in terms of its power
and there's
level.
Lots you can do with it, and then you get like lunge too. You can be like very supportive.
Yes,
you're like providing the physical damage and like lowering attack.
Yeah,
like those are good moves when you can do both.
Like what Pineco would do.
Yeah.
Okay. Dunsparce. Dunsparce is a joke Pokemon. It's not done to Dunsparce or whatever the heck the new one is called. This is
the evolution, the Dunsparce.
The Dunsparce. This is regular Dunsparce. There's like the one gimmick you can do. It's like moderately bulky and has some kind of annoying moves. I mean, it has rattled, so it can get insanely fast, but
it's so sad. It's such a
E tier.
Pokemon. Even its name is a portmanteau of dunce and sparse.
Yeah. So
very negative words.
I think this is a quintessential E tier Pokemon. Like, because there's a thing it can do, it can do something, but because it requires a stupid amount of setup and isn't actually that likely to succeed even if you pull it off, it's very Sunflora coded. And I think that's
but it's worse than Sunflora, because at least Sunflora can maybe do some damage without the setup.
I think I'd rather have all three of these other E tiers than Dunsparce. But I think it's still better than this tier.
Still better than the F tier.
Yeah. So, yeah.
And it has Eviolite now, so there you go.
Yeah, Eviolite. Something, I guess. I think it is one of the Perish Song users, too. But I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. Okay. Gligar. Gligar is solid. It's just solid. It has all these really nice utility attacks. It has a really good defensive typing. It's pretty good offensive typing too. I mean, ground flying is an uncommon typing, but when you see it, it's like it's annoying. Like, it's just annoying,
Yeah.
dude. Like, you have to hit it with an ice move, or like a rock move, I guess. But then if
No,
you
you can't. Not even rock move. That's neutral too.
oh,
'Cause
that's
ground
neutral.
resist
Okay, so yeah, so
I think
you
it's
have to.
only water and
Oh, water.
and
That's
ice.
the one I'm forgetting. Okay, yeah. So water and ice. Yeah, so you have to hit it with these specific move types. Pretty annoying. Gligar can have Eviolite, so he's hard to get rid of. Anyway, and he has he has a bunch of support moves, but they're like attacks. And he has a decent attack, so like he'll be chipping you and cutting your offenses in various ways. Like that's kind of what the role of this Pokemon. He's like a weirdly like as opposed to other supports that just sit there and only support. This support will be like chipping you, and getting additional effects on top of it with the way it's move
it's
pool.
sort of maybe like a worse Hitmontop in that way.
Yeah, kind of.
'Cause
So
it's not gonna like he's like 75 attack. It's not gonna do like any amazing damage, but you know, decent bulk and with Eviolite, really good bulk because it's like 65 special defense and then 105 defense like
Yes.
by default.
yeah, so he's hard to get rid of, and he'll just poke you. He'll just poke you with annoying moves. He's just annoying
And they'll put you
Pokemon.
like almost like 150 or like almost 160 defense with Eviolite, right? Because it's like half,
Yeah, it's 50% boost. So
like adds half. It's a 50%. Yeah, so that's like crazy good. That's
Yeah.
like more than Fortress.
yeah, I think he gets. I think he's very nicely slotted into B, maybe low A.
I may put him higher, yeah, because like that bulk is kind of crazy with Eviolite.
Yeah, but it's just how
And
much
it's
do you
the fact
accomplish
that
with it?
your typing is so defensively good. You have to have like ice or water to do anything.
I think he can set
Like,
Tailwind
obviously
too.
Yeah, Tailwind. Like a really bulky Tailwind setter.
I have to look it up now because I'm kind of forgetting, and I don't want to put him wrong. Yeah, I mean he'll do like U-turn, taunt. He can actually set up with like Swords Dance and become this like suddenly offensive threat, lunge, knock off, dual wing beat. I don't think he does get Tailwind though.
He does get Tailwind. I just looked it up. He does.
Oh, he does? Okay, yeah. So that is Tailwind. Okay, yeah. This is a good Pokemon. He's good. He's good. He's annoying. I think he can go near Misdreavus. I just kind of prefer Misdreavus a little.
I prefer Misdreavus. There's just so much more utility with Misdreavus.
I feel like he could be the very top of...
Better than Sudowoodo.
Yeah, definitely. I think he could be the very top of B. Or like the very bottom of A. It's close. I just...
Yeah, and we can reorder at the end too and just sweat too much about it, but right now,
Yeah, okay.
just-
Steelix.
I think that's good.
Steelix is it has 200 defense. It has 80 attack, which is usable compared to Onyx, which is so bad. And it has good moves actually to use it with because you get Iron Defense, you get Body Press, you get Sheer Force as one of your abilities, which goes really nicely with like things like Crunch, Iron Head. These are moves that are pretty strong and have secondary effects, which you can.
Oh yeah, and 30
trade-
speed, you're going to be
trade
really
for
good.
more
You're gonna be
damage.
it's as fast as Sudowoodo, so you're going to be like,
Yeah.
the Trick Room guy.
It's as good as it gets for Trick Room with 30 speed, with very, very few exceptions, and the exceptions are all...
Yeah, the Steelix body press is going to go crazy.
Yeah, it's really strong body press with Iron Defense. Like, and your defensive type, like your typing, is, like Ground Steel is a really good typing. Like, you're only worried about fire moves basically, and like some
And
water
water.
moves, like fire and water.
And fighting.
Fighting, you're kind of worried, but the thing about fighting is you have 200 defense, and almost every fighting move is a
Yeah.
physical attack. So like,
That's true. You're barely worried about that.
you won't mind it that much. Like, yeah, they'll do decent damage to you, but your insane defense stat will protect you somewhat from that weakness. So then that kind of really only leaves these other two to like actually worry about. So yeah, I mean your damage is decent. You don't have to go Iron Defense, but you certainly can. And then like if you do, you will just shut down physical attackers so hard, like it's kind of crazy. But you have a glaring weakness on the special side, and being slow means you do need kind of some Trick Room support or something like that to really work. But I think this Pokemon is...
I'm not seeing body press on Cerebi.
For Steelix?
Yeah,
Well-
the Steelix. Does Steelix get body press? Like, I have to make sure that that's true.
I really thought he did. Because if he doesn't, then he's trash.
If he doesn't, that sucks. Yeah, that's like...
No, he gets it.
Insane.
You're probably looking at the Gen 9, which is...
looking at Gen 9.
Which is only the... Yeah.
You have to switch to Scarlet Violet.
You have to switch to Scarlet Violet, yeah. He gets body press. He gets, like, you know, some... Like I said, like Iron Head with the Sheer Force is good. Crunch with the Sheer Force is good. He actually gets Dragon Dance, which is probably worthless, but it's kind of funny. I mean, you get some support stuff, like, you know, Breaking Swipe is actually a really nice support move. It lowers the attack stat of both Pokemon. It does a little chip damage. You know, like, it's good. It's a good Pokemon. Like, you actually have stuff you can do.
Oh, you know what? I guess Steelix just isn't... Is he not in Scarlet Violet?
No, he's not. He's only in the Legends ZA. That's why.
I can't. I was looking for, like, the switch to the Scarlet Violet stuff, and it's not there because it doesn't exist in the game.
Yeah.
So you have to look at Gen 8. Okay.
So I think Steelix could maybe make an argument for S.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that.
What he does very well.
Yeah. Trigger mode is so good, and the body press, you don't even need to, like, set up for that to be amazing.
No, you really don't. And like...
And you get wide guard? Holy shit, you get wide guard?
Yeah, wide guard.
That's nice.
Wide guard's pretty nice. Like, your move pool is versatile enough that it's, like, not super obvious what you're gonna do. You have and you're just insanely physically bulky with not a ton of weaknesses. Like, basically, if Steelix is on your opponent's team, you have to be like, what is my answer for Steelix? Because if you don't, then you could just straight up lose to Steelix. And that's not gonna feel good. So yeah, I like it. It's obviously you really, really want to set it up with Trick Room. It gets much worse if you don't, but it's worth picking and like aiming for some Trick Room, you know, to pick around it. I think it's still bottom of S tier. Like I actually think there are a lot of Pokemon better than it. But again, if you have some Trick Room setter, its value goes way up. So you got to think about it that way. Like, these other Pokemon that are above it in S, I think, can do stuff without as much help. Steelix needs the help, but because of how strong it is with the help, it still belongs where it is.
And honestly, even outside of Trick Room, as long as you're not facing down, like, a fire or water type, you know.
Yeah, you'll do good chip. Yeah. Okay, Snubbull. Snubbull has Intimidate. And it has a pretty, like, acceptable supportive move pool. Your attack is, like, 80, which is, like, kind of crazy. For being 80? For being 80. For being, like, an unevolved Pokemon. So, yeah, you have Intimidate and, like, 80 attack, and you're Fairy type. So it makes you kind of, you know, you're kind of light. Like, it's not bad. Intimidate's a good ability. The problem is all your other stats are pretty bad. Like, you get that 80 attack, but you're, like, weak as heck. You're really slow. You're really kind of relying on Trick Room and, like, some... I mean, again, your support moves aren't terrible, but I don't think you get above E. I think you slot into E. I think you slot in a little above Pichu. Or, like, right around Pichu level with this Pokemon.
I put it above Pichu just because of... Intimidate and like high physical attack.
Yeah. Now Granbull, on the other hand, this Pokemon's good. Like you get Intimidate again, and you're like 120 something attack, I think. High attack. Yeah. And you're a Fairy type.
Yeah, 120 attack.
120
Fairy type.
Fairy type.
You're just Fairy type. Yeah. It's
quite just slow, like slow enough. Kind of for Trick Room, like I think 45, 50, something like that.
45 speed.
45. Yeah. Wow, I'm good at... I nailed Granbull's stats just off the dome.
Through this whole experience, I've learned like the stats of Pokemon way more than I ever had before. Like, I could just name them sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I know that Lantern has 125 HP.
Yeah.
Because I did the Lantern.
Yeah. And now if you give me a number on a stat, I can kind of tell you how good that is too, which I feel like I wasn't super aware before. Especially speed tiers. I'm super hyper aware of speed tiers now.
Yeah.
But, no, but like, yeah, Granbull, 45 speed is like good enough to work in Trick Room if you need it to. And like, but also it has rattled, so you can like hit it with some pin missile thing or beat up, and suddenly like 45 speed is not so low that if you like double it or triple it, it becomes very, very fast. So it's nicely positioned there. And yeah, Intimidate's a crazy good ability. You hit really hard. The fairy type is like the best type in the game, and that's your type. Gramble's really good.
Mono fairy too, so having mono fairy is great because you don't have any other type like weighing you down with other weaknesses.
Our S tier is getting a little full, but I'm kind of tempted to shove Gramble up there. He's at least like top of A, like right next to Slowking.
We've also got like support options like Taunt, Encore, and Snarl.
Yeah, he definitely does. And that's what makes Snubble in where he is. But yeah, I don't know. Gramble's good. Like Gramble's really good. I kind of want to put it in S, even though our S tier is getting really full.
Yeah, I just Gramble is one of the like 4 to 5 like really like powerful physical attackers in this gen.
Yeah,
and he's probably like the weakest of those. But I mean, having fairy type makes him really good, and Intimidate, like because
Intimidate's crazy.
So you cut your opponent's attack, so suddenly you have the advantage there.
It gives you so much artificial bulk.
Have Intimidate here, and to have a Pokemon that's like this high in physical attack and has Intimidate, it's sort of the Tauros of this generation.
Yeah, it's good. It's very good. It's just slow. That's the big downside. It is in fact slow. So
yeah, and it's not like quite slow enough to be the best Trick Room attacker, but it's slow enough to work in Trick Room.
I don't know. I'm.
But you have the beat up strategy, like the rattled thing.
I'm not.
I don't know, it's
so convinced that it belongs in an entire tier above these guys.
I think it might be better than Steelix though, just because of.
Really?
Well, maybe one below. It's comparable to Steelix because it's this Trick Room attacker, but Steelix is a better Trick Room attacker.
Yeah, Steelix is a better Trick Room attacker.
Because of body press.
Steelix Insane Bolt makes it work outside of Trick Room. Like, yeah, it's comparable. We'll leave it where it is.
Steelix is against like a ghost type. Steelix can't do anything is the thing.
Yeah.
Where like Snubble or Gramble has a really good selection of moves, and the high attack allows you to make use of that. You've got like the Crunch and the Play Rough. Like, Crunch and Play Rough together.
Yeah.
You're going to cover like everything.
To be fair, our ghost type selection for this generation is literally Misdreavus.
It's Misdreavus. Yeah, that's true. But Terra Ghost still exists.
Terra Ghost does exist, yeah. And it's not uncommon because of Fake Out, so.
And not even just Psychic with resisting body press.
We'll put it where it is. I think another Intimidate user, we have Quillfish.
Oh, I didn't know Quillfish got Intimidate. I just thought of it as Swift Swim.
It gets Swift Swim and Intimidate, so those are great abilities. Its stat line is middling, but respectable at the same time. It's just kind of mediocre across the board, but its good abilities are kind of a selling point for this Pokemon. I would like to put it in low A, like near Misdreavus around, but I could see putting it next to Gligar in B. But it
has 2 regional forms too, so that's something.
The regional form is probably the one you want. It also gives you access to Eviolite. It also gives you a Swift Swim user that's not water type, which is like a really rare combo and could be really useful for like if you are this rain team and you want a Swift Swim user.
Poison Dart, dude, that's such a good combo.
It's a Poison Dart really nice. Yeah, it's like one of the best typings in the game. And
you saw how good Muck was because of that.
Yes. Yeah, Muck is, yeah. And so getting Swift Swim with that really strong typing, put it on a rain team to give you... Because, like, one of the problems with rain teams is, like, all your Pokemon kind of are water type and so share a lot of the same weaknesses, right? So having a Pokemon that doesn't, and in fact beats the grass types that you're worried about because of its poison typing... Yeah. It's really nice.
And it's only weak to ground, which like if you have a rain team,
you're not that worried about ground. Exactly. So it's good. It's a good Pokemon. I think it belongs kind of above the B tiers. For that reason, like I would never dislike having this Pokemon on my team. I would even go so far as to put it. Maybe even above.
Like, would you rather? My question is like, would you rather have for alligator or Quillfish? Like that's the deciding factor for me. Because I don't think it's better than Ampharos.
It's hard because, like, I think Quillfish does really want the rain. And for Alligator...
But you also have Intimidate, so maybe you don't even need the rain.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's definitely better than Gen2, but does it get better than for Alligator? It's close. I don't think I can, in good conscience, put it above for Alligator. For Alligator's good. Like, for Alligator, it's just so... It's just good stats across the board. Sheer Force is a good ability.
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
It's just for Alligator, it's just so solid. It's kind of like a Kangaskhan of this gen, you know? Like, it's hard to put Quillfish above that, but it's close. It's very close. Okay, Scizor. Scizor is a S+, I think.
Yeah, Scissor's awesome.
Yeah, really good attack stat. Has Technician with Bullet Punch. Amazing typing. We talked about Fortress, why that typing is good. Or no, it's the same typing as Fortress.
130 attack is incredible.
Really good attack, yeah. It's at a speed tier.
You can set Tailwind.
Set its own Tailwind. It's at a speed tier where, like, it does need that Tailwind, unfortunately. But, again, Bullet Punch, it has access to a Bullet Punch, which with Technician is very powerful and a priority move. And with its attack stat and it's a stab move, you'll do pretty surprisingly good damage with Bullet Punch.
Yeah, and then like add to that like Terra Steel, and you might be cooking.
Yeah, you really can be. I think it falls a little short of Crobat, but I think I will put it above Jumpluff.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay, Shuckle. Shuckle's such a weird one, dude. Shuckle is like
Dual Wing Beat. I almost forgot about them.
Yeah, Dual Wing Beat with the with Technician is crazy. I mean, it's like Scyther. Scyther was like really...
Yeah, it's like better. It's better Scyther. That's
it's
all
better
it is,
Scyther,
really.
Yeah. Not quite as bulky, but close. But yeah, a better attack for sure by a lot.
But Shuckle is going to be really hard to rank.
It's really hard. It's such a gimmick Pokemon.
Yeah, just a gimmick thing, and I don't even really know how I would make it work. If I put it on my team, I would just be like... I'd be really hesitant to actually try to use it because it's just so clowny.
I will say, I think there's two big use cases for Shuckle. I think if you're doing Perish, Shuckle is incredible because this Pokemon's so hard to remove that it works for that. And then you can put a Grip Claw and let it use Wrap, and it will be impossible to remove, and it will trap whoever it's wrapping until it dies from Perish. So it has that niche, number one. And then number two, which is like similar to Wobbuffet and what it does. And then like number two, in Trick Room, it is the fastest Pokemon in the game at 5 speed. Or tied for it. Yeah, 5 speed is, that's ridiculous. So in Trick Room, it's so fast. And then you can use Power Trick and become the most powerful attacking Pokemon of all time at 230 attack with Power Trick.
Yeah.
As long as you give it some redirection support under those Trick Room conditions, like Shuckle will clean house. Absolutely, just rock slide your team into oblivion.
Yeah, except that as soon as you Power Trick it has,
you will die in one hit.
Defense,
you have 10 defense, so you will die in one hit. So you become the glassest of glass cannons. Like
glass is honestly an overstatement. You're like a tissue paper cannon.
Yeah, you're like a cotton candy cannon. Like a drop of water falls on you and you melt. But if you get it somehow in Trick Room with redirection and you just rock slide the enemy team, like if you just pick up both KOs, you don't need to.
Yeah.
So I think it's a scary Pokemon. It's not an amazing Pokemon. It's hard to use. It's not an easy Pokemon to use, but it
very, very difficult. It requires so much setup. But if you're able to do it, like you can't ignore Shuckle. If someone's like got Shuckle and they're trying to do the setup, it's gonna be scary. You have to
will make a case
figure it out
to put it near Wobbuffet. I think it's a similar gimmick, but it's harder to use. But at least has 2 gimmicks. Like Wobbuffet has 1 gimmick that's easy to use. Shuckle has 2 gimmicks that are harder to use. I like it here in B. I don't know how people will think about Shuckle.
And I think lower than Wobbuffet makes sense because Wobbuffet's ability is passive and easy to use and like enables Perish Song in a really solid way.
Yeah.
It's going to be more consistent than Shuckle.
Yeah. I don't feel too comfortable putting it in C because like its gimmicks are threatening enough that like I think it's more than these guys, you know?
I just feel like, Shuckle's going to be like, it's going to really kind of weigh down your team because you have to make it work, you have to like really build around it and like try to put a lot of effort into like setting that up.
Yeah, I mean, I think if you have a Trick Room team you're already building and you can get Shuckle like 6-7, it's like a very reasonable ad. I wouldn't like.
Did you just say 6-7? That's crazy.
You think that's too early?
No, that was just because of the meme. You said 6-7.
Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, the 6th or 7th round. I think it's pretty reasonable. Okay, let's move on. Heracross. Heracross is awesome. Heracross is so good. Like, maybe it's right on the edge of S+ for me.
Yeah.
As I'm looking at it, by the way, I feel like Typhlosion deserves to be here. I don't. Sorry, I'm looking back at this.
Maybe, yeah. No,
I think Typhlosion is better than all these other guys.
We can always reorder.
Yeah.
But yeah, Heracross is this insanely scary Guts user.
Yes.
And I did my little write-up and looking at it. With a Guts Flame Orb set, you could be looking at an incredibly dangerous physical threat, 187-ish attack.
Yeah. That is
because of all the boosts from
that
Guts.
Is really high, and I put a lot of value on its unique fighting typing. There's only 2 fighting types to choose from, and it is one of them, and it's good. And like we talk a lot about, this Pokemon's good versus Lugia, this Pokemon's good versus Lugia. We haven't talked that much about what's good versus Tyranitar, and I think Heracross is one of them. Like, okay, you are worried about those rock type moves, so it's not.
That's the big drawback with Heracross. It's got so many like weaknesses.
It has a lot of weaknesses.
So many weaknesses.
Yeah, it's hard to.
And with bug fighting, there's also a lot of types that like resist both.
Resist both, yeah.
Like I wrote here, like fairy, flying, ghost, and poison types.
Yeah.
All resist both fighting and bug.
Yeah, so that definitely knocks you down a peg. I think that keeps you out of S+.
And you have like flying will just immediately crumple you. There's just a lot of ways to
deal with
take Heracross out.
Yeah.
I still think you can't ignore just how strong that is. And we're talking about like Steelix having such high physical defense that like he's not worried about fighting types, but like Heracross has such high physical attack that it almost balances out.
It balances, for sure.
Like a close combat from Heracross would maybe kill a Steelix. I don't know.
It'd be close.
I'd have to do the calcs, but it would do substantial damage.
You might actually need that sturdy ability on Steelix if you're going into Heracross matchup. I think Heracross belongs in S. I don't think it earns the title of S+. And that's part of why I wanted to bring Typhlosion up, because I want to put Heracross like higher in S, like over here, maybe below Umbreon, but it's pretty close to Azumarill.
Because
I like it more than Azumarill.
For your team, you have to kind of set it up with Tailwind too to make it really threatening.
Yeah.
Because I don't know, like, what's the speed? What's Heracross's speed?
I don't remember.
Let me see.
I think it's like pretty middle of the road.
I didn't write it down. It's 75 actually. That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's
for Gen 2. That's pretty good.
For Gen 2, it's aight. But yeah, I'll put it.
I mean, Heracross will take out Umbreon for sure.
Yeah.
So like, I maybe even put it at, like top of S. I don't know.
I think there's just so many weaknesses of it that I think Umbreon's more generically good. It's like you don't just get hard countered by one flying move and die, you know?
That's true. I mean, there's not that many flying moves, like Pokemon using flying moves in this generation.
Yeah.
Anyway, but
Crobat,
they do exist.
Lugia.
Yeah, Mantine and Skarmory are also there. So
yeah. So it's a little bit, but yeah, I think it's good where it is. I think it could go above Zoomeril.
It's just going to be very
but this is why Typhlosion deserves to go up. Typhlosion is better than these.
In certain situations, you could just throw Heracross out, and it can like protect one turn, and just
get the guts and go crazy. Yeah,
like you might not even need Tailwind.
Okay. Next is Sneasel. Sneasel is S plus, I think, for me easily. It's at a very high speed tier. It's only outsped by Crobat, and it ties with Raikou, and it's got an amazing support move pool. Like, you're talking about Icy Wind, you're talking about Fake Out, Taunt, Snarl, Throat Chop. Yeah, like it's and its attack stat is like pretty good. It's like 85 or something.
The weathers.
Yeah, it can do weather moves. Just being 115 speed alone means like you're outspeeding the likes of Jumpluff. You're outspeeding again everything except for Crobat. So you only are worried about getting beaten by like Crobat and Murkrow.
95 attack is really good.
And 95 attack, yeah, okay, even higher.
And it's got a Hisuian form too.
Yeah, the Hisuian form, I did a pretty long analysis in my write-up, is overall, in my opinion, worse. You're basically trading a lot of utility just for coaching, which coaching's really good, don't get me wrong, but I think you prefer to have like Fake Out and Icy Wind as options. But yeah, Sneasel is really nice. That Icy Wind makes a huge difference in a lot of matchups. Like, it can really shift who is faster or not. And that can make such a big difference.
The ice type attacker is a rare niche in this context too.
Oh yeah.
Like, how many ice types do we have here?
Pilliswine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Pilliswine, and that's it.
That's it.
Yeah, so I mean, like, it can use Eviolite, and maybe if you do set Snow, you really try to go like Snow with Eviolite, it could actually be kind of tanky. And Swords Dance. If you Swords Dance this Pokemon, like, it'll truck, like, it'll hit pretty hard at 95 attack with the Swords Dance, and already being naturally super fast.
Have, like, 55 HP, 75 special defense, and 55 defense.
Like,
so yeah, it's not going to be that bold.
I think if you have Sneasel, there will be like one game in the season at some point where you run Swords Dance and someone tries to ignore Sneasel. You click the Swords Dance button, and you just like low key sweep. Like, that can happen. And so, like, I don't know. It's just a good Pokemon. I don't think it's better than Typhlosion, but it's close. I don't know. I'm tempted to say it's better than Jumpluff, though. So maybe it is better than Typhlosion.
Well, Jumpluff has, like, so much utility, though. The redirection and the Tailwind and everything.
Yeah.
Sneasel has, like, Fake Out and like, some speed control, but not that.
Yeah, I guess I'm thinking about, like...
And it's versatile. It's, like, more versatile because it's this physical attacker and, support.
It does beat Jumpluff in the 1-to-1 matchup, but I don't know if that makes it just strictly better. Because you could triple axle Jumpluff, and Jumpluff will die, and no focus action protect.
Because if that were the case, then Heracross would be better than Umbreon. But
exactly. So we're not talking about just 1-to-1, so yeah, I think you're right. It can go below Typhlosion, but it does deserve to be in this S+. I think it beats this tier pretty...
Yeah, because you're not going to build your team around Sneasel like you will with Typhlosion, but it's going to help your team a lot.
Yeah, but I mean, also, you don't have to build your team around Sneasel. You know what I mean? Like, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Is that you build your team around Typhlosion. You don't build your team around Sneasel.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, Teddiursa. Teddiursa is a shockingly... I think it also gets like 80 attack or something stupid. It's decently bulky, and it has a crazy support move pool. That being said, it's still a bad Pokemon. I think it deserves to be around Chinchou level. Maybe right below Hoppip. I think Hoppip is like a breaking point for me in a lot of ways.
80 attack is pretty good.
It's got a good support move pool, like Taunts, Charm, these kinds of things. But
is it worse? Is it that much worse than like Snubble?
Well, it doesn't have Intimidate. Like, his abilities are trash. So it's like, yeah. I think. But Ursaring right up there with like the best. Like this Pokemon's crazy. It has guts. It has so it's like basically
like Heracross being good because of guts. Like Ursaring is just better.
Yeah, everything we said about Heracross, Ursaring has that and more.
Except the fighting type.
Except the fighting typing, the fighting typing. But
it has Eviolite now because of Ursaluna.
Yes.
And Ursaluna is just amazing, and Ursaring is just going to do like kind of what Ursaluna does.
Yeah, this Pokemon's crazy good. It's also a Trick Room attacker, which is a little bit
55 speed. Like you're not going to be that good in Trick Room in this context.
Yeah, you toe the line where you can run Trick Room against Tailwind, and you can be in Tailwind and be fast. So it's good, and that's a great place to be. Yeah, Guts is obviously amazing. You can do that, and then like you said, Eviolite, really really strong. You can just be bulky and still hit hard because your base 130 attack, so you're gonna hit hard no matter what, even if you're not set up with Guts. Yeah, and
you've got 90 HP and 75 special defense and defense. So with Eviolite, you're gonna be really bulky.
Man, you're gonna be hard to remove. Yeah, holy crap.
Yeah. But the thing is with Eviolite, the drawback is that you don't get Flame Orb, so you can't like passively activate Guts. So it is a little bit of a choice you have to make.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, what are your other ability options?
You've got Guts, Quick Feet, and On Nerve. You really just want to use Guts.
Yeah, you definitely just use Guts. Like, even if you don't use Flame Orb, you still take Guts, so that way people can't burn you, you know?
Quick Feet is a garbage ability for idiots.
What does that even do?
It increases your speed by 50% when you have a status effect.
Oh.
Garbage.
I mean... I don't know.
What are you gonna put Flame Orb on your? No, a Toxic Orb.
Yeah, you put. Well, I mean, you would just. Oh, does it not get rid of the damage drop? It doesn't get rid of the damage drop. You're saying with Quick Feet, when you're burned, you still do half damage.
It says if paralyzed, the speed drop is ignored. It doesn't say
the attack drop is not applied. Okay, then okay.
So you just
that's pretty trash.
Yourself.
Yeah, that's really trash. You'd have to use Toxic Orb, and that's kind of trash.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. Okay, it's worse than I initially thought. And I didn't think it was that good to begin with. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I think Ursaring can go bottom of S+. I still think I'd rather have like Sneasel for more versus but I don't know. It's actually close. I don't think it beats out Typhlosion.
You don't even need to worry about the bulk. Like it's bulky enough, like
on its own
already.
Yeah.
Without Eviolite, you don't have to like think about that. Just do the Guts. Like it's just an amazing Guts user.
Yeah.
And because it's got this like really diverse move pool, you know, you can basically do anything you want here. Mm-hmm. You know, you get the Shadow Claw, Thunder Punch, all the punches, the Stomping Tantrum, high horsepower, all that.
Really good move pool. I mean, the normal typing does hold you back a little, kind of, because like you don't get stab on a lot of things, but
it's sort of like the Snorlax kind of thing. You know, you've only got stab on like the body slam or whatever. I don't know what if it gets body slam, but
probably I would imagine.
It also kind of balances. Like normal is a pretty decent defensive type because you're only weak to fighting.
Yeah.
So you can, like, with that bulk, you can stay around for a while and make use of your Guts. Like, I think Guts, makes up for... It's just not as good as Ursaluna because it doesn't have the ground typing.
Yeah. All right, let's
makes it, amazing.
Let's move
on.
But
anyway...
Slugma my balls. This Pokemon is really, really trash. Just really trash. I can't say anything else about it. I think it's better than Hoot Hoot. Maybe.
I really don't know anything about Slugma. Hold on.
It's very, very, very slow. The end. It has like crappy stats, crappy attack, but like it's better than Hoot Hoot because at least it's fire type, which is a good
20
type.
Speed.
Yeah, very slow.
70 special attack.
Yeah, that's actually reasonable. Okay, maybe it's better than like Maybe it's like around Chikorita, actually.
Yeah.
Because that's...
Sentret kind of like stays at the top of F- because of redirect, but yeah.
Don't pick Slugma, please, God.
Don't pick it.
Okay, Magcargo. This you can pick. Magcargo you can pick. I think Magcargo is a D, maybe even C. Because, like...
Yeah, he doesn't get much higher than that because it's just really unfortunate that Magcargo's abilities are just so
bad abilities. I like it more than Quagsire, to be honest. I would put it...
The thing is, Magcargo is just barely... He's just on the edge of being a good Pokemon if he had a good ability. If he had a good ability, Magcargo would be good.
He'd be
but his stats are just not good enough on their own.
Really bad special defense.
Mediocre stats.
Like very high
120 defense, which is really good.
Defense.
90 special attack, which is
usable,
like respectable. Like 80 special defense, and he's 30 speed, which makes him good in Trick Room. 60 HP, and then like a pretty decent selection of moves. It's just that
he's just a trash Torkoal. He's just Torkoal, but trash.
He's Torkoal trash, and Torkoal has Drought, which is an amazing ability. That's why Torkoal's good. Amazing ability.
I think you could also Magcargo
armor.
Magcargo also struggles. It struggles in terms of move pool. Your move pool is very
Flame Body is your best ability. You have to use Flame Body, and that's what you have to use.
Its move pool is very poor on Magcargo.
Yeah.
But if you have a Trick Room team, if you have a Trick Room team going, Magcargo, you won't hate having Magcargo on your team. Like,
yeah, no, absolutely. It's this fire type Trick Room special attacker.
I'm happy to put him.
He's not going to be amazing, but he's going to do damage.
I'm happy to put him like a right above Girafarig, I think.
Heat Wave is going to provide valuable chip.
What do you think about this?
Yeah, he's above Girafarig just because of the fire.
Yeah.
I would maybe put him above Furret. He's like more solid of a Pokemon than Furret.
Yeah, I could see that. Okay. Does he rise to the level of beating Yanma?
I just think Yanma has that one thing that could be really threatening, and Magcargo's never going to have that one thing.
Doesn't have that, yeah. Okay, Swinub. Honestly, I don't remember much about Swinub, but he can't be good. He's supposed to be an offensive Pokemon. He's just not going to have stats. I'm down to put him right next to Slugma. But Piloswine, I can talk about. Piloswine is probably A. It could be B, but if it's B, it's high B. Piloswine is nice. Good, nice speed tier where you can be fast or slow. Ice ground typing is like arguably the best offensive combo. Like that
I think
you can
there's
have.
Actually there's like almost no type that you can't hit for at least neutral.
Yeah, you hit a lot of things for super effective with ice ground combo.
Yeah.
Of typing. And with Eviolite, you'll be moderately bulky. Like it's just good. I don't know what else to say about it. He's pretty good. He probably doesn't.
I think it's such a good offensive typing because it's like everything that the one type resists or is resisted by one of the types. The other type is super effective. Grass resists ground, but ice is super effective against grass. Like. Steel resists ice, but ground is super effective against steel, etc.
Yeah.
Like flying is immune to ground, but ice is super effective against flying. It's just it's really good.
It's a very synergistic typing combo.
Yeah.
And so it makes it hard for you to defensively to resist Piloswine. Now, Piloswine has a ton of weaknesses, so he's not that hard.
Like defensively, ground ice is pretty bad.
Pretty bad.
You have a lot of weaknesses.
And
they don't cancel each other out at all because ice is a terrible defensive type. It only resists itself. So I guess you cancel out your ice weakness, so that's something.
I could see it still being A. I mean, maybe it's high B. It's definitely low A, high B to me.
I don't remember enough about what Piloswine can do.
It just does attacks. That's really it. It doesn't have... It just attacks. It's like, it has decent stats. With Eviolite, it'll be moderately bulky. And it's just going to be offensive. It's just here to do damage. That's really, I think, what it does. It doesn't do much more than that. So, mean, you can Icy Wind if you want, but
yeah, be a good EV Light user with 100 HP.
Yeah.
And the decent defenses.
Yeah, it's just 60. Like a moderately bulky. You put Tailwind on it, and then it can actually go first. And it's just a moderately bulky. Like there's okay damage. Like, I don't know. It's just not too much to say about it. Yes, so that's a really good ability. Like,
and you can, if you have like you have Snow Cloak as an ability. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's the only ice type.
He's physical.
Really, can use that. Yeah.
Give him Snow Cloak, Bright Powder, Pilliswine could be great.
I think you'd prefer EV Light almost, honestly, but maybe.
Maybe.
You can use it's slow enough that if you don't use Tailwind, you can use Avalanche to great effect. I think because you'll probably get hit. You'll probably live. So Avalanche is cool. I think it's B. I think it's better than Meganium. I think it's better than Sudowoodo.
Probably, yeah, I was going to say it's better than Sudowoodo, but maybe not better than Gligar. I don't know.
It's... I don't know. I think
I feel like it's better than Gligar.
It could be an A tier. I think it's an A tier candidate for, low A tier.
Yeah, low A tier. Because it's not going to be better than, Quillfish or Feraligatr.
No.
But, yeah, it's up there.
Yeah. It might move down to high B later. We'll see. But, okay. Corsola.
I hate Corsola.
It's bad. It's definitely really bad. I mean, it has a niche as a wall setter. I think that it can slot into low D, near Ledian.
I didn't have any feelings about Corsola until I did all the research for my write-up on it. It just took me a really long time to figure out that, actually it has the Galarian form that it's, okay.
Yeah, the Galarian form is very I think it does get Perish Song, too. Or no, it doesn't? Okay. No, it doesn't. Okay, I don't know why I thought it got that.
Because it seems like it would, looking at it.
Looking at it, seems like it would. But good defense. I mean, 100 and 100 with Eviolite is going to be 150 both defense stats. This Pokemon's so hard to get rid of. It's just can you get it to do anything useful?
It's going to stick around and for what? To do what?
To, basically set screens. And then...
And then it's got Cursed Body as its best ability. It's this.
You could set screens, spam Calm Mind, do some chip damage.
Cursed Body does not go
spam
well with
Scald.
Because the point of Cursed Body is you when you die,
use Will-O-Wisp. You could Will-O-Wisp. You can sit around, reflect, light screen, Will-O-Wisp.
Yeah. Life Dew, it has Life Dew.
Oh, see? No, that's not the ghost form, though.
Oh, only Corsola has Life Dew?
Yeah, you don't get Life Dew as the spooky one.
Yeah, that's tough.
I don't think.
If Corsola had Life Dew and Regenerator, it would be awesome.
Yeah, because that's a level up ability.
Only Corsola has Life Dew and Regenerator, and Corsola is a useless piece of garbage.
Yeah, it's kind of a tough choice which one you want to pick. I think you definitely want to go with the ghost. I think you want to go with
Corsola. Because Corsola is the evolution.
Corsola is the evolution.
Corsola, Galarian form is what I mean.
Yeah, Galarian Corsola, I think, is the one you want. I think it's solidly around Ledian. Here's the thing. It's if you're doing a Perish team, it's a good ad because it delays the game, and that's what Perish teams want to do. So, that's the niche. Or if you want just a screen setter that's bulky, it does that. And so I think it actually is it's right around Ledian because I would say it's better than Ledian, but Ledian has Tailwind, so having Tailwind is value. That Corsola doesn't have. But I think it clears E tier with its bulk, which is raw bulk.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
Yeah.
And the raw bulk, if it had a better supportive move pool, I would say it's maybe even B tier. But it doesn't have a very good move pool.
No, it doesn't. It's
your best option is Will-O-Wisp.
Screens and Will-O-Wisp.
Screens.
Yeah. Then you can start spamming Calm Mind, and eventually maybe it'll be a threat. Okay.
Maybe.
Remoraid. Trash. Giga trash.
Catch and release.
Yeah. Octillery. Octillery is the quintessential B tier to me. because
right in the middle.
It is so versatile. Like, its stats are kind of bad. But like, because it's slow and it's not that bulky, but it's like, it's very mediocre. It has equal special attack and physical attack, and they're both 110.
105.
Oh, 105. Okay. So both like very usable physical and special attack. And this Pokemon learns, like, I swear to God, it learns like every move. It's like not really, obviously, but it, like, in terms of offensive attacks, it learns Flamethrower, it learns Energy Ball, it learns Psychic, it learns like Gunk Shot. It's crazy the variety of moves. Like, I can't. It's hard to remember all the specific moves. Like, and I don't know if everything I said was right.
Psychic, there's no way.
Yeah, no, it learns Psychic, dude. It learns Psychic.
Oh my God, it does.
It learns Psychic, Thunderbolt, like Ice Beam, Flamethrower, Scald, Liquidation. Like, its physical move pool is a little worse, but still pretty crazy. Like, it learns every move. It is truly like, it can. If you can't, like, no matter what Pokemon you're against, almost no matter what Pokemon you're against, Octillery can learn a move that will be super effective against it. And so, like, in a draft league, I think that actually makes it kind of value, because you'll never not be able to bring Octillery. And then its ability Moody, which lets it, like, get random stat boosts. I mean, you could actually run a both special and physical, like, split with, like, moves on both sides of the spectrum, and, like, use both of them and, like, use it based on whether you get a good Moody boost for which stat. You know what I mean? Like, so it's chaos, just encapsulated in a Pokemon. It's random, it's unpredictable.
You could even do like a loaded dice rock blast kind of like thing.
Exactly. Loaded dice rock blast. Like, it learns so many moves. Like, you will find a move for, like, there's never going to be a matchup where you're like, oh, Octillery, like, can't really learn a good move here. Like, no, he'll learn a good move. You just got to find it. And then
the only thing I'll say is, like, physically he has fewer options.
Yeah, the physical.
Let's see.
Yeah, the physical. The physical side is not as.
C-Bomb is better.
C-Bomb's good.
He's got Waterfall. That's something.
Does he not have Liquidation? I thought he had Liquidation too.
Does he have Liquidation?
Probably. I think so.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah, so, yeah, he's got good moves. But, like, you'll find something to do with him. And he can really make great use out of Terrastallizations. You can use, like, any offensive Terra type you want. He's going to have a move that will make good use of it, and then he can go, like, it can...
Because a lot of the like limitation to Terrastallialization is that you, like, if you want to make offensive use of it, you have to run Terra Blast, because, you know, most Pokemon don't have, like, that wide of a pool for it. But Octillery does, and the thing is, Octillery is not in Gen 9, so we don't even really know, like, how good he would be with Terrastallialization. But I think he'd be pretty damn good.
Yeah, I mean, his stats leave something to be desired for sure, but yeah, being able to be like Terrafire, Flamethrower, or Terra Electric, like Thunderbolt, you know, on this just randomly is crazy, you know, and so
He's bulky enough that he's not going to be like
he's not just going to fly away.
This is like 75 HP, special defense, and defense.
Yeah, I like it. I like Octillery. I'm a fan. I think it can beat out Meganium and be under Sudowoodo. I think it's a good slot. Super B tier. Super fun, though. I think it would be a fun Pokemon to have. Okay, Delibird. Delibird is it's Giga Trash. I think it's I think it goes above F-.
Above F- because it has Fake Out and Snowscape. So, like, okay, like,
so it can slot near Teddiursa, like maybe
I would
above.
Even put it around Pichu.
Really, all the way in E. Okay.
Like, maybe not above Pichu, but, like, you know, it has Fake Out.
Yeah, that's
like Egg Bomb is only in D tier because it's got fake out and like okay stats.
Pichu also has
The thing
fake
is,
out.
Deliverance stats are terrible instead of being okay.
It is probably one of the only fake out Tailwind combos.
Yeah, that's true. It's got Tailwind, Fake Out, and Snowscape and Aurora Veil even.
Yeah, so it's got some things. Yeah, I'm happy to put it near Dunsparce in E tier. You convinced me. It's not as trash as I originally thought. Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of how I was. Like once I learned it had Fake Out, I was like, okay, I might actually.
We do have to get moving here.
Okay. Mantine.
So, Mantine is very good. I
feel like really specially bulky.
Very specially bulky. Has Tailwind. Has I think this is one of your better rain setters if you're gonna manually set rain. And he can set Tailwind. Yeah, insane special bulk. Hurricane and just use it has it's a special attacker as well. I think Mantine is B. Definitely not as low as C. He's better than most of these B tiers, to be honest. I think he can make a spot in. I think Mantine can get a spot in A.
Yeah, honestly, I'd put it in A because if I don't have a Tailwind setter, I'd rather pick Mantine than anything in B, and definitely maybe even more than Pillow-Swine.
Yeah, I could see Mantine over Pillow-Swine. I think it falls a little short of Z2. I think they're really comparable, actually. They do slightly different things.
Z2's only real edges that he can do Trick Room or Tailwind, which is really cool and really unique.
Yeah, but I'm willing to put Mantine
more just a solid Pokemon overall.
Just below Z2 because it's... But they're very close. If you just want Tailwind, Mantine is better, I think.
Yeah.
But if you want a little bit of versatility, then Z2 gives you that edge.
And just it being really hard to remove. If you don't have an electric type move,
yeah,
then how do you remove Mantine?
Okay, Skarmory.
It's a physical rock slide kills it. But
yeah, it does. Yeah. Skarmory. Skarmory is an interesting one. It's a really discount Corviknight.
Honestly, Skarmory is maybe better than Corviknight in some ways because I was looking it up because I remember Corviknight's thing is it can do Tailwind, it can do the Iron Defense Body Press. Skarmory is better at that, the latter thing.
Yeah,
Skarmory the Iron Defense Body Press.
Iron Defense Body Press
I was comparing their stats. And it's crazy how much
better,
more physically bulky Skarmory is than Corviknight. It's got something crazy in its defense. It's what is it? That's mega. A 140 defense.
That is quite good. I'm happy to edge it into A tier because of that. Or it could be high B. I think it edges out into A.
We have Steelix up in S tier because of its body press.
Yeah, and it's not that much worse, honestly.
I don't even know. I think it's better than Fortress too, because the fact that you have that really offensively threatening body press thing, and then you're also a Tailwind setter.
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right. It was underestimating this Pokemon. Let's put it right above Fortress.
80 attack is okay
because it
70 speed.
Steelix, okay. Let's make no mistake. I think Steelix does the body press better than Skarmory does.
Oh, for sure, because it's 200. You can't.
But Skarmory having Tailwind is super nice for sure. So let's keep it here. I like this placement. It will I think it dies pretty easy from any fire move though, because its special defense
or any electric type
is quite bad. So.
Well, its special defense is 70, so it's not terrible, but it's great.
I mean, I just think I'd rather have Fortress or Ampharos than Skarmory.
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with that. It's just mid A maybe.
Yeah. Okay.
Better than for Alligator.
Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay, Houndour. Houndour is it has a decent pool of support moves. it can snarl, it can will-o-wisp. Its special attack is kind of respectable, but it doesn't get any abilities that really help it out, which sort of leaves it in a weird place where, like, I think it's kind of I think it's better than Teddiursa for sure. I would rather have it than almost any of these F tiers, but like,
so
I think it gets bottom of E. I still don't think it. I don't know if I'd really pick it over these two. So I think it gets bottom of E. That's all I'm going to say about it. Houndoom.
Houndoom is awesome.
Houndoom's pretty damn good. It's one of the fire types, like the two of them. 3 of them. No, there's actually a good amount of fire types. Never mind. But still,
he's one of the dark types.
One of the dark types. Yeah.
With the 3 dark types, or 4 dark types, I think.
Yeah. So he'll do decent into Lugia, which is nice, and he's fast. He's like pretty fast. He's like pretty good attack. He's pretty frail, unfortunately. That is definitely holding him back a bit. But I think, I don't know that he belongs quite in S. I think he belongs near the top of A, for sure.
Yeah, 50 defense is pretty bad.
Yeah, he's quite frail, but I think...
He's got 80 special defense and 75 HP, so yeah.
Yeah, so I think he belongs...
Die to 1 fighting type move.
Yes,
That's 110
or 1 ground type move.
And 95 speed, so he's going to be pretty
yeah,
fast.
He's decently fast. I like slotting him in near Skarmory. I think he offers a similar amount of value to the team as Skarmory.
Like, you don't have to set up Tailwind to outspeed stuff with Houndoom.
No.
Most of the time. It's just that I think a lot of teams are going to have a way to set Tailwind like pretty quickly, but still, if you also do, then you're pretty like chilling.
You're kind of good. I like it maybe a little more than Ampharos. But
yeah, I do too, because of the dark fire combo is really offensively powerful.
Yeah, it is a very good combo. I don't
think there's any
know...
type that resists both, and then you're super effective against a lot of really threatening Pokemon like Lugia.
I just don't know if you edge out these two. I could see putting it above Fortress, but probably not Slowking. Slowking's like the final boss of A tier that is kind of hard to beat. So yeah. But I put
Fortress is really only so high because of its like utility and
its typing is good, and like Fortress can the power trick is dangerous. I think that's why it sticks up there. Okay, Kingdra. Kingdra is probably S.
I like Kingdra.
I think it's hard to put Kingdra under S. Like I don't think you can. I think. The thing is, it's so good. Like if you get it in rain, it's easily S+ right next to Politoed. But if you don't, then it definitely falls down a couple notches. So I like it in S. Like if you put rain with it, it's so good. It's equally special and physically offensive, so it's dangerous in that sense. It's just bulky. It's a dragon type, which is a good typing. Dragon Water is a really good typing. You don't have like a freeze dry user that's very scary that you're worried about. Honestly, it's like
that's true.
Suicune, I guess, but
Suicune,
yeah. But so
you die to freeze dry immediately, but
you will, but
still
worth it.
You're only weak to Fairy and Dragon, and that's just it's a rare thing.
I think it looks really good next to like the likes of Heracross, like right in here. I might give it the edge over Heracross for sheer bulk that it has.
Plus, like, okay, you have like the Swift Swim mode, which is probably your best thing, your best strategy.
Yeah.
But you also have Sniper, and you can do like this Hydreigon-esque, like Draco Meteor
with the scope lens and focus energy, and you just
and the focus energy, and you could just
one shot everything
things out.
Yeah, it's scary, and you're bulky enough to like it can work, So
so I think it's really good.
Does it quite beat Umbreon? It's close. I think I like it where it is, right behind Umbreon.
Yeah, like it might just take a little bit more effort to make it work than Umbreon.
Yes, Umbreon's like just free, like it's just good.
Amazingly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm almost tempted. Well, I don't know. Yeah, no, I think it's good. All right, it's good how it is.
Togetic's awesome. Phanpy
is really, really, really bad. It's just an offensive Pokemon. It doesn't have any support moves, and it just has terrible stats. It's yeah, very bad. Yeah, I think it. I think it's literally like. I think it's literally like worse than Hoot.
Really?
I think so.
I don't know its stats at all. So
I mean, okay, it's worse than Wooper for sure. So yeah, we could put it right above Hoot. Okay, Donphan. Donphan, conversely, is easily, I think, S. It's close. It might actually. It could be the new final boss of A tier. I'd be also fine with that. I think it's better than Granbull. It's like 100 defense and 100 attack, and then it's got like good, like decent special defense. Like I think it's got like a 90 or 100 HP. It's just solid across the board, honestly.
Oh no, dude, 120 attack and 120 defense.
Oh yeah, there you go. See, that's a good Pokemon. You just can't mess with those stats, bro. Yeah, you just can't mess with those stats. Like it's just good.
There's nothing to sneeze at.
I think it falls into S. HP. I think it falls into S. I think it falls near like below.
In Sandstorm, and it's got 60 special defense. That's its biggest problem. But then in Sandstorm, that goes up to 90. So.
Yeah, I think it could fall below Azumarill. I think it could fall maybe even below Blossom, but not much lower than that. I don't know. It's tough. It's tough.
It's a tough Pokemon for sure.
This generation is so weird where there's like a ton of Pokemon up here, like S plus A. Yeah. There's like just this big gap of like not that many mediocre Pokemon and like a ton of trash ones.
You could make like a whole empty tier between like B and C.
You really could. Yeah, you really could. The fall off is crazy in this gen. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm happy with where it is though right now. I don't know. I actually kind of want to put it above Blossom. Blossom like requires a little bit of strategy to use. Donphan is just gonna fucking come out. It's just gonna come out and slap asses. Like it.
You can say the same thing about Azumarill, but Azumarill once you do set it up is gonna be like crazy good.
Yeah. Yeah, and the Azumarill can come out and slap asses too if you want it to. It doesn't.
That's true. Yeah, and it's got the Water Fairy combo, which is amazing.
You could just put huge power on it, and Azumarill will just come out and slap basically almost as much ass as Donphan does. So I think it's okay. Yeah, so I like that. Porygon 2. I think this is another Giga S, personally.
Honestly, yeah, it's bottom of Giga S.
It's bottom of Giga S, but I think it's a Giga S.
Really good.
Because it's and we said Giga S is like picking the first like 1, 2, 3, and it's really changed from that. But this is like a Pokemon that should not pass the first round, in my opinion. And that's kind of Giga S for me. Like,
there's like a good amount of Pokemon that you want Trick Room for, and Porygon 2 is your best Trick Room setter.
It's the best. It's one of the best Trick Room setters of all time. It's
the second best Trick Room setter of all time.
Hard to remove. It heals itself. It's so bulky, and it still will do good damage. Like, he'll be out here slapping you with Thunderbolts, and it'll hurt, and you can't kill it.
If you get lucky on the download, then it'll hurt even more.
Yeah.
And you can, even if you don't want to set Trick Room, Porygon 2 is still going to help your team because he's got, like, Icy Wind and everything. And he's got Gravity, which, as I mentioned before, can set up the Yanma.
Or any other Hypnosis user.
There's so much you can do with Porygon 2. Now it's not like as it doesn't have like that wide of a move pool like you could, but what it does really well.
Yeah, I mean I could see why Trick Room in Gen 2 is probably one of the weaker Trick Room generations because there's so many slow Pokemon. I could also see an argument to be made for like you have to go Trick Room with this Pokemon. Like yeah, you're right, it does do stuff outside of Trick Room, but it's definitely worse. And so it's like
you kind of have. Usually, you have to go.
I could see that maybe kicking it down to like be right next to with Politoed.
Its speed is kind of like in this context, like it can kind of work outside of Trick Room. What is its speed? I have to look it up. It's like 60.
60, I think. Yeah, you could put Tailwind on it, and it would be okay. It would be an okay attacker. Like it'd be decent.
Yeah, it's 60 speed. So normally. That is slow enough that you're always going to go in Trick Room. Like in like a wider competitive format, but in
not
this format,
not in this. Yeah.
60 is pretty good. It's like above average.
Yeah, it's very bottom of Giga S or like right next to Polytoad. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm maybe we can put it here for now.
The only issue is like what I was saying about like it's a limited supportive move set. You don't have light screen. You only have reflect, and then you don't have any way of like healing your allies, just yourself. And so that's a bit of a drawback for me. But you're so hard to remove that. Like,
so hard. Yeah, it's really hard to kill this Pokemon
because you're normal attacking. You're only weak to fighting.
Yeah, and you can just go Ghost like for free. Yeah,
you can go Ghost.
I don't know. Yeah, it's good. I'll put it in S plus for now. We could keep it out of Giga S, but it's good. Stantler. I think Stantler is very top of B. I don't think it quite makes it into A, but it's an Intimidate user. It has crazy, like every ability that it has is good. It has like Intimidate, Sap Sipper, and one other one that I'm now forgetting. And it has Skill Swap to like put these on other Pokemon. Why did I go to the end of the page? I need to top the page. Intimidate, Frisk. Yeah, Intimidate, Frisk, and Sap Sipper are all like incredible abilities. It has mediocre stats, to be sure, but like it now that it has an evolution, you can use Eviolite to kind of shore up its poor stats, and its move pool is really nice. It also has a unique move in Psy Shield Bash, which both like hits and raises your defense, which is kind of nice. Like combined with the fact,
like a wordier.
Yeah, it is, and combined with the fact that you have Intimidate means that like you end up being physically really hard to deal with. Yeah, you have Light Screen, you have Helping Hand, you have Reflect, you have Thunder Wave. Like, he feels like a psychic Pokemon even though he's not.
Yeah.
But it's mostly the abilities. It's mostly the abilities.
You say that the abilities are all great. I feel like you're always just going to pick Intimidate, though, over Frisk and Sap Sipper. I don't know if you'd ever go with that. I mean,
it depends. Like, if you're playing against a lot of special attackers and Intimidate isn't useful, you could definitely.
Yeah, that's true. I definitely had matchups where Intimidate was useless. But...
Yeah, so I think it depends. But I think it's top of B tier. I think it's like a pretty good support Pokemon with a lot of options.
Like, Frisk is more useful than Sap Sipper in this format, but
yeah. Just solid. Okay. Another candidate for potentially Giga S is Smeargle. Can learn every move in the game. Yeah,
I put it low, like bottom of Giga S, just because of that.
Yeah, can learn every move in the game. I don't think there's too much we have to say about that.
Smeargle is its stats are abysmal. I didn't even realize until I looked it up for the write up just how bad its stats are.
Yeah, it's extraordinarily trash. I mean, they have to be able to learn literally every move in the game.
But you do have 75 speed, which in this context makes you faster than a lot of Pokemon.
Well, and you have Moody.
So because of that, and the Moody thing, but because of that and the learning every move, it becomes a really incredible threat. Like,
it's just so you just can't go wrong picking Smeargle. Like, you pick Smeargle early on, and it can do anything. And everyone who plays against you and they see Smeargle on your team, they can't prepare for it. Like, there's nothing they can do. Because it could literally have anything. Like, Taunt, I guess, is like one of the best things you could do against Smeargle. Or, like, hit it with a Mach Punch and, like, hope it just dies, you know? But it's going to have Sash most of the time. And so it's like...
Yeah, it has to have Sash. It just has to.
Yeah, it really has to.
It's got 55 HP, 45 special defense, and 35 defense.
Yeah, so...
It's unevolved Pokemon.
It'll be sashed up, but like, so
it's never gonna have any offensive moves. It's 20 special attack and attack.
Hit it with a double kick. That's your
double kick. There you go.
If they can find a Pokemon that learns double kick, do it. But yeah, I don't know. It's hard because it can have Fake Out. It can have Tailwind. It can have all these crazy like Decorate is like an insane move that it can learn.
Yeah. Decorate and coaching. Those moves are so good. They're so exclusive because like being able to raise an ally's stats is just like something you can't do.
Yeah, Quiver Dance, Baton Pass. It can literally be Blossom. You know, so I don't know.
Follow Me and Spore and
Spore is like, oh my god, yeah, Spore is absurd. So it can have Tailwind and Spore. Like, you could have a Pokemon with Tailwind and Spore on your team. Like it's just too many options. Okay, Tyrogue it has Fake Out, and it has the worst stats, almost the worst stats in the game. Like, it has 5 more stats than Sunkern, but it has Fake Out, so it will slot in right above Remoraid, and I'll put it there. Okay, Hitmontop. Hitmontop is very, very, very good. I think this is an S+.
Yeah.
I think this is an S+.
This is definitely an S+. This is a Pokemon that is like equal parts really good support and
and an offensive threat. It can double kick.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know if it can, but it probably could.
Probably.
It looks like it could to me. I think it can fall in.
It's got really good abilities too.
It's no question to me that it's like up here near Porygon and Politoed and Crobat. I just don't know, does it beat out Crobat to you, or do you think it sits under Crobat? It's like close to me. I'm tempted to, I would put it maybe above Crobat. The speed is so valuable on Crobat, but I don't know, Intimidate Fake Out is just disgusting.
So much you can do with it. And you don't even need to, like, if you're against like a team that isn't physical, you can go like Technician.
Yes.
With like Mach Punch.
Yeah.
Is really, really good too.
Yes. So good. Yeah.
Steadfast isn't terrible though. Don't use Steadfast, but fucking you can maybe use Steadfast if you're crazy and you're worried about Fake Out.
If you picked it over Crobat, I would respect that a lot. So I think I'm gonna put it above Crobat.
It's got Wide Guard and like every support move you could want except like Follow Me.
Yeah. I think this is a good spot.
You've got the Sucker Punch. You could put like, you go like Technician and go Iron Fist, and then you've got like a really strong Mach Punch as well. And it's got like 95 attack, right? Yeah, which is respectable. Weirdly good special defense too at 110.
I mean, I think the main thing you want to do with it is just have Intimidate and Fake Out, because you swap in and you swap out, you get so much value out of swapping this Pokemon in and out. Because you get Fake Out pressure and you get Intimidate. Like, that's just absurd. And so, like,
it is crazy. It's like Incineroar.
Yeah, it is. It is not as good as Incineroar, but it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay. Smoochum. Smoochum has Trick Room. So, yeah. Its special attack is also like 80. So, I mean, like, I kind of like it more than Natu. And so I'll put it there in F. I think it, but it has Trick Room. So there you go. Enjoy. Elekid and Magmar. These are
also unique as being my least favorite Pokemon.
Smoochum is your least favorite?
Yeah, I think so.
That is pretty bad. Pretty bad Pokemon. Okay, Elekid. Elekid has the redirection. I think it fits in nicely with these other like really, really baby redirection users. I actually think it's kind of worse than them, so I'm going to put it there. And then its speed is actually kind of reasonable, but I don't want to talk too much about this Pokemon. It's bad. Magby, similar situation.
Same thing.
I will put it below Elekid because it's worse than Elekid. Yeah.
Just like their parents.
Yes, exactly. Last time we put them literally exactly a tier apart. I'm not going to do that this time. Yeah. Okay, so Miltank. Miltank is shockingly good. It's 100 speed, like for no reason, and like 80 attack and like 100 HP. And it has Milk Drink, which lets it heal itself. And it has Icy Wind for some fucking reason. So it just suddenly becomes this like bulk.
Good speed control? That's crazy.
Yeah, Miltank is good speed control. He's a bulky. He's a weird combination of fast and bulky support. You just don't see that very much. Yeah. And it's solid. Like he's solid. I think he's easily A.
You can also do damage if you need to.
He does, yeah. He's reasonable. I think he's easily A. I think he's like top of A or like low S. Like,
but really, if you want to do damage, you're probably going to go for like body presses because you've got the 105 defense.
I'm going to put him top of A. I'm going to put him very top of A, actually. I think he's like the speed control, the bulk, the power. I think he can beat out Slowking a little on Miltank.
It's going to be really easy to like overlook and underestimate how good Miltank is.
Yeah, I think it is. I think
You
top
don't really think about Miltank.
top of A is very solid. Okay, Blissey.
Yeah.
I originally thought Blissey was going to be complete trash. It has 255 HP stat, which is fucking stupid. It has 10 attack and 10 defense though. So like,
Blissey, I always think about like the Gen 4 meme where it's just how like people complaining about how slow Gen 4 is. Where like you have the Heracross using close combat on Blissey and it takes like 2 minutes for the HP
to go down. Yeah. Blissey has, it's a total special wall because it's got like 130 or 120 or I don't know. It's like over 100 special defense, I think. It's high, and then it has
135 special defense and
255 special HP. So you absolutely cannot do a single modicum of damage to this Pokemon with a special attack. Like you just won't do it. But if you hit it with a physical attack, it just folds immediately. Yeah, if you hit it with a fighting type move, it folds immediately. So it's a very weird place. But it also has like really good healing moves. It has like Life Dew, it has Heal Bell, it has Wish, it has like every healing move in the game, and then it can remove status effects from its team just like with its ability. Is it good? No. But does it do something unique? Yes. And so I think I am going to make a case that Blissey should be in C tier, near the middle-ish to top of it, because like if you get in a situation where Blissey's like near the back half of the Pokemon, or you're against some team that really just is lacking a physical attacker.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is Blissey is only good if you're against a team that is like exclusively attackers for whatever reason, like James's team from last
season. Yeah, or it's the fourth of your 4 Pokemon, and they only have like one physical attacker, and you can like deal with it. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
it's very conditional. It might be D because of how conditional it is.
Because the thing is, like, it's so much like Shuckle, where it's this gimmick thing.
Yeah, but you can get caught by it. Different. I like it.
It's just not reliable enough.
Yeah, I think actually now the more I think about it, I think I'll put it bottom of C, because it's similar to Quagsire in what it does, but I think it's like a little more dangerous than Quagsire because it's like you tuned Quagsire up like to be even more clowny.
Yeah, because if you get in a situation where the only Pokemon that are left are special attackers and you have Blissey,
you just win.
Then that's pretty tough for them.
You win like immediately, so.
Of course, yeah, and you've got 75 special attacks, and you can do some damage.
Yeah, it's like moderate.
Yeah, I'm not gonna, but like still.
And I mean, honestly, mostly Blissey's run Seismic Toss so that they can put all their stats in defense, and then they can just still do damage chip with Seismic Toss. It's kind of similar to. What's the other Pokemon that Dusclops? Dusclops used to run what was the ghost type move that does fixed damage? Nightshade. Yeah, it's like that. That's kind of how they tend to run. But yeah, that's Blissey. Now we're getting to the very, very good Pokemon. So, Raikou. Raikou, I think, has to be.
It's the worst of the dogs, but it's still really good.
Is it the worst?
It's just, like, really, I think it's the worst of the dogs.
Interesting.
But that doesn't mean that it's bad. It's amazing. It's got the 115 special attack.
I was gonna say it's the best.
Really, really high special defense too. So.
I was gonna say it's the best because it's a high speed. It's 115. Like, I love its speed. I think that's so valuable. But
115 speed.
Yeah, 115 speed. It's tied with Sneasel. So it's way up there.
Oh, yeah. 115 speed and 115 special attack.
Yeah.
And 100 special defense.
Yeah, I think it's the best dog, personally. But, I mean, Entei...
Entei has the extreme speed thing. And the
extreme speed thing makes Entei kind of fucking crazy.
Probably the best.
I think Raikou... I think Raikou could beat the whole S+ tier that we have so far. I think it could be top. I don't... I don't know if it quite makes it to Giga S, because I think you can justifiably pass on this for some of the supports, to be honest. Like,
I would pass on Raikou for Smeargle and Murkrow in an instant.
Yeah, but even maybe like Porygon or Politoed. But
I would want personally, I would want Politoed more than Raikou because of the weather. Like that's so good.
Yeah, but it's so good as a Pokemon. It's really hard. I guess
it's just a very strong Pokemon.
I'm gonna leave it at the top.
If you have access to it, and like the other really strong ones have been taken, like Lugia and Ho-Oh and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, absolutely go for it. But
it can be a first pick. It's easily first pick material for sure.
Yeah.
I think Entei gets into. I think it makes its way into Giga Plus because of extreme speed alone. Like Terra normal extreme speed.
Stats too. Entei is slower than Raikou at 100 speed.
Yeah, but 100 still fast.
Attack, 115 HP, and the extreme speed, like it's like
Dragon your speed doesn't even matter. You just go Terra normal extreme speed, and it'll be Dragonite for you. You know.
Yeah.
It's the Dragonite you have at home. Now,
focus so it won't flinch.
I would even put it above Smeargle. I don't think I'd beat it. I would say it beats Murkrow, but I would put it above Smeargle.
And it has Sacred Fire. It's one of 2 Pokemon who have Sacred Fire, which is an amazing move.
Very good move. Okay. Suicune. So I don't know much about this. Tell me about.
I did the write-up for Suicune. I thought that it was like when I did my write-up, I said that it's the best of the dogs because it's just it's this incredible support Pokemon that can also do like sizable damage. It's easily the weakest offensively. It's sort of like the Umbreon to the other two's Espeon. It's got 90 special attack, and that's not great. But it's and it's not very fast either. But it can set Tailwind.
Oh, and that's good.
It can set Tailwind. It can set weather. It gets any weather except sun. So it can set snow, rain, or sandstorm. So that makes it really versatile. It's got 115 defense, so it's really bulky and 100 HP. So it's going to be really hard to remove. And you can do the blizzard stuff.
I think my take is I'd rather have Porygon 2 or Politoed, and I would put it there.
Yeah. I mean, I could see that. What did I write in that? Tailwind, Snowscape, Rain Dance. Icy Wind is pretty good. It's sort of like, I wrote that it's kind of like Articuno, except without the, bad typing, because it's just pure water, and so that makes it much harder to remove, and so you can do like the Snowscape and the blizzards and stuff. But of course you don't have like the evasion thing, so yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not the best of the dogs. Maybe it is the worst of the dogs, but it's still like just the fact that it's this really good support.
It's a really good support. It is a really good support, but I just I feel like these other dogs are just, they're simple. Like they just do something very easily and simply that's hard to stop. And they're immune to Intimidate, which these guys actually care about. This one doesn't as much. Well, especially Entei cares about it, but yeah. They're also immune to Fake Out. I think they're immune to Fake Out and Intimidate. They have the Inner Focus.
Yeah, all of them.
Yeah, that's so good. It's so good. I don't know. Maybe Raikou should be up 1. But at the same time, if you picked one of these over Raikou, I would not blame you. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think S+ is fine, and I don't think that Entei is above Smeargle.
No. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
We could put it bottom. I think the extreme speed.
Smeargle instead of Entei, that's absolutely justifiable.
Yeah, definitely. But I think it's still. I would rather have Entei than Smeargle. I think it's easier to use. Just straight up.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just
But you'd be crazy to pick Entei instead of Murkrow.
Yeah, I think you'd be a little crazy to pick Entei instead of Murkrow. I don't know. I think Murkrow is just too good. Because you'll just pick whatever the strongest, one of these is left on your round 2 pick, and Murkrow will make them into a god. So, I don't know. Okay, This Pokemon's trash. Yeah, okay. So that was easy. Pupitar is similar to like Quilava actually in what it can do. Which is not much, but something. Okay, now we get to talk about the last four, sorry. Tyranitar. This is why I created Giga S. Yeah, I created Giga S because Tyranitar exists as a tier.
I believe the Tyranitar is the best Pokemon in Gen 2.
Yeah.
And I think Lugia is a close second, but Tyranitar is better because not only is it just this incredible physical threat, but like it also it supports your team with its ability passively. Yeah. It's one of two Pokemon that have the passive weather setting abilities, but like Sandstream, like it's much more unique.
Yeah,
because not many Pokemon can even set Sandstorm, and it raises the special defense of any like ground, rock, or steel types.
Yeah. Now there aren't
that's 3 types.
And there's some good Pokemon to take advantage of it too. Like there's Donphan, Steelix, and Fortress, which we've rated them all pretty highly. Even Pilliswine, we've rated them all pretty highly. So it can combo nicely with those. I also think, obviously the Lugia thing, it's a good counter to that. And finally, the weather is not only good just for helping yourself, it also shuts down others. Like,
yes, and that's the other thing that Sandstorm does is like the other support thing that it does, not just raising the special defense, but doing chip damage to break focus sashes.
Yes, yeah, that's huge.
To any Pokemon that aren't, those types, and that includes a lot of the Pokemon that would have focus sashes like Smeargle and Sneasel.
Yeah, definitely, and like it's helpful to just like if Politoed is trying to get rain up and you have this Sandstorm user. It helps you just get rid of it, like, it's just, so it can help you get rid of other people trying to set up their rain, or like Blossom's trying to set up Sun. Like, it's tough when you have Tyranitar, and then on top of that,
it has all of utility, and then it's also one of the strongest physical attackers. I think maybe the strongest physical attacker.
It is 134,
base
stats.
Attack.
Yeah, it's 134, which is
134.
Crazy,
incredible, and then it's bulky too. I mean,
its stat total is just insanely high across the board.
It's 100 special defense, 110 defense, and then 100 HP. The only problem is that it is rock dark, and that's its biggest weakness is that
really bad typing.
Type combo. But with terrestrialization, you can play around that, and Terraflying Tyranitar is probably your best bet.
Yeah, it's a menace. I think
because it flips your matchups.
Its stats are so good across the board that like you don't want to, but you can be special Tyranitar, and like it's not even like it's respectable. Like it's respectable. That's how good its stats are.
Because it's 95 special attack.
Yeah,
you can do that. There's Pokemon that's their highest stat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, Lugia easily second. This Pokemon's gonna be a complete menace. It's unlike Mewtwo, which was like this glass cannon. Lugia is just a wall. It's just an absolute wall, and it can heal itself. It has a multi-scale, so you're never one-shotting it in a million years. Mm-hmm. There's like no Pokemon that like exists that can one-shot it. I mean, there is, but not in this league. And it has Aeroblast, which is crazy good. And it's just going to sit around and it can like press Calm Mind. It can do Tailwind if you want it to. What's there to say? Its defenses are...
Blast is like a uniquely good move because it's a flying type move that isn't bad.
Yeah, it's 100 power, 100% accurate, and with an increased critical hit rate. Like, it is one of the best moves that exists.
And it's flying type.
Yeah, it's a good type.
Can you believe it? Can you believe it? There's just no good, reliable flying type attacking moves.
Yeah.
And Aeroblast is the one that exists.
Yeah. It's good. I think, Lugia is crazy.
It's actually not 100 accuracy. It's 95 accuracy.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. That makes it only that tiny bit worse, but, it's okay. Not too much else to say about Lugia. You'd read the write-up.
You're so bulky, you almost don't even care.
I did an extensive write-up about why Lugia is completely busted. If you pick it, you will not regret it. I guarantee. Okay, so Ho-Oh.
Ho-Oh is also really, really good.
Really good, just insane stats.
Giga S.
Giga S for
even put
sure.
It above Murkrow.
Yeah, you pick it over Murkrow.
It's
it is, it's just got absurdly good stats. It's just hard to argue with its stats. Like, its move pool is worse. It's a physical attacker, which is definitely worse.
Yeah, but it has Sacred Fire, and it's
Sacred Fire
physical attack. And you can use its special attack, too, if you want to. It's 110.
Yeah, it's very good on both sides. It just has good stats. Like, that's the thing. It's relying more on its...
HP, and then 154 special defense is the same as Lugia.
Yeah.
It's just that it's way less defense, but it's 90 defense, so it's not, like, a slouch there either.
Mm-hmm.
And 90 speed, like, you're going to be pretty fast. Like, not the fastest, but, fast enough. And then you can be, I think... Yeah, it gets Heat Wave, so you can do that with the special. And then Sacred Fire, again, amazing... almost signature move. It's only shared by Entei.
Yeah, I think
you can be burning.
The thing about Ho-Oh, its stat spread is not as good. Like, it's not. I don't like the way its stats are divvied out, but its stats total is still so high that it becomes still amazing. You know what I mean?
And it can set its own Tailwind and provide support with Life Dew even.
Yeah.
So. And it has Regenerator, so you can just switch it out and then it gains more HP back. So, like, you've got, your Flare Blitz and your Brave Bird, like, it doesn't feel so bad when you can just recover your HP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No argument there. It's Giga S. That completes our Giga S tier. Because I know this next one's not going there. Celebi.
Yeah.
I think Celebi is actually kind of bad. Like, I'm not going to lie. It's 100 stats across the board, which is a good total. But Grass Psychic typing is, like, gross. I hate that. It's like, it's hard to have, like, more weakness. It's like, it's a lot of weaknesses. You can't have more weaknesses.
Yeah, they're not synergistic at all.
They're horribly,
cancel each other out at all.
Horribly bad typings together.
4 times weakness to Bug.
Yeah.
It's like Executor, but
they don't.
I don't know. You could use it in a similar way, maybe.
They don't even cover each other's weaknesses like offensively. It's not like Grass can deal with the bugs and Dark type that Psychic is afraid of, and Psychic isn't dealing with any of the types that Grass. I guess technically Psychic's good against Poison. So it helps you there, but mostly it's not. And then its move pool is not amazing. Like, its move pool is like supportive, but it's like about healing, and it doesn't really have anything like unique. It doesn't have like a unique move that it can use or unique ability that makes it powerful. It's just relying on like 100 stats across the board being solid.
Only ability is Natural Cure. It's kind of bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, I hesitate to even put it in S tier. It's hard to not put it in S tier because 100 stats across the board, again, is still just so high.
It's solid. You can use it to do a lot
that,
of
like,
with good trick rooms that are...
But would I rather have Celebi or Espeon? Like,
100 speed, so it's not going to be good in trick room, so I don't know.
Yeah, would I rather have Celebi or Espeon? Like, honestly... I feel like I'd rather have Espeon. That's not a good place for Celebi to be.
I think it's like Celebi with the 100 stats across the board. It's like not very specialized in anything.
Mm-hmm. That is a good thing.
Unlike Mew, it's not quite as versatile.
Well, yeah, it doesn't have the move pool to make use of this versatility. Yeah. Like, its move pool is just, do you want to use a support healing move or use a Psychic or Grass attack? Like, that's it. That's what you get. So it's like, you don't actually get real versatility from your versatile stats. So it's just like, to me, this Pokemon just falls flat. I guess we should still put it in S. Because I don't think it's so bad to fall outside of S. But, like, that's it. I don't know.
Yeah, it's definitely going to, like, help your team. It's going to be, like, valuable to have Celebi on your team in most cases.
Like, do I want it more than I want Miltank? I guess. I don't know. It's just hard, dude.
I mean, Miltank at least has a niche that it's good at.
Yeah. Like, I would put it, like, here. Or, like, here. Like, I don't know. I don't think it's that good.
The thing is, like the 100 stats across the board, though, is like there's got to be some way to make use of it. There's got it's got to be versatile.
Yeah,
in
it
some
can't be
way
that
that we're just not
bad.
seeing.
Yeah, it can't be that bad. I mean, well, here's the thing: is it'll be able to attack at a decent amount, and then it won't go down easily. Like it's gonna be bulky.
Yeah, and then it's gonna be healing itself with the Giga Drains. That's it's got stab Giga Drain.
Yeah,
and then just like Executor, and then like
I'll put it right below Espeon because I think I still prefer Espeon a little,
and
but
it can heal its teammates with the Pollen Puff and everything.
Yeah, I prefer Espeon a little, so I'm gonna put it right below Espeon.
Even you could run a pretty sick substitute Celebi.
I could see it being better.
U-turn even.
It's maybe the better grass type than Blossom. Like if you really want a grass type, it's just like Blossom needs setup and Celebi doesn't.
I definitely wouldn't underestimate Celebi just because it doesn't have a clear niche. I think it's it's good at both supporting its team and also doing damage.
Yeah. Okay.
It's just not amazing at it.
And that will conclude the tier list. We've been at it for quite a while. About 3 hours. Coming in 3 hours. It's not too bad. It's about what I expected, actually.
Oh, and it learns Parrish song. Interesting. Sorry.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Parrish. Okay. I think it's good right here next to Dawn Fan. I think that's nice. Yeah. I also did a last-minute swap where I think I put Espeon over Blossom. I think Blossom is not quite as simple to use.
Yeah, that's fair.
As Espeon, so so this is our tier list. Do you want to look it over one last time?
Yeah. We talked about maybe doing some adjustments,
some rearranging. I'm just looking over to see if anything jumps out at me.
Wanting to change was Typhlosion when he was an A tier still, or no, just S tier. He was just an S tier, but yeah, I like him being an S plus tier because of the eruption. It's just so powerful.
The only thing we might have overrated Steelix a little in S. I don't think so though.
He's just a really strong Trick Room. He's the best Trick Room attacker, probably.
Yeah, I could see Gramble.
It's just that the only problem is that he's kind of locked into the body press mode because his physical attack isn't that good at 70.
Yeah, Piloswine being bottom of A might be us doing it a little dirty. Piloswine's maybe closer to Z2 in strength. I kind of prefer maybe
it's hard to compare them when it's
they do such different
right
things.
Next to supports. Yeah. It's really you got to look up at Feraligatr, and is Piloswine better than Feraligatr or Quillfish?
And it's probably not.
Yeah. And would you rather have Misdreavus or Piloswine? Probably Piloswine, because Misdreavus it's just kind of a jack of all trades support.
Yeah, I think Misdreavus bottom of A is really solid. I think I like it as the transition between A and B, right above Stantler.
Yeah. I like that too.
I still like Stantler over Gligar.
I still like Gligar over Sudowoodo.
Yeah.
Sudowoodo over Octillery.
Octillery
over Meganium. I don't know much about Meganium and what it does, but Octillery is so versatile. Versatility. And then then Wobbuffet being kind of in the middle, towards the low end of B tier. Wobbuffet and Shuckle both being there, because they're gimmicky. I feel like Lantern could go above them though. I don't know. Lantern is definitely better than Shuckle.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good call. I like it better than those two.
Yeah. Because I like them both being at the bottom of B tier because they're so gimmicky. You could even justify Blissey being there, but Blissey is worse because, being so frail.
I know you.
And being, really not that good at anything.
Yeah. No, Blissey's not. I think Blissey's appropriate where it is. I would personally put this guy to the top of C, but I know you probably don't agree.
I don't know. Maybe.
Follow Me is just good.
Follow Me is really good, but it's like it's just gonna die once it uses it.
Yeah, it's true. That's true. That's true. You gotta think about it like Parasect.
It's like normal type too, so you're not even like resisting anything. It's like ghost type moves. You could Follow Me and then.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does
right.
it get fake out? If it gets fake out, then maybe. I don't think it does.
I don't think so.
Because if it did, then that would be. I feel like I would have noted that. Like, oh, it gets both, but.
Yeah, no, it does. It does not. I'm pretty confident. I'll look it up just to check. Oh, I looked up Centrit instead. Oops.
No, it does not.
Yeah, no. I didn't think it did. So,
well,
yeah.
Follow Me is good. Like, redirect is always good. It's just like, is it that good? Is it good enough to put it higher than...
I mean, I definitely
maybe higher than my cargo.
I definitely wouldn't be saying that except for the fact that, like, yeah, I think it is kind of generically better than my cargo. Because my cargo, like, you need trick room to make it useful at all.
Yeah. And for its, like, 90 speed is really good.
Yeah. It is. And it could do it could do other stuff. Like it could encore, I think, and like it has Sucker Punch and it does not encore. Never mind. It could charm. It could charm.
Yeah, it's just like it's not a very wide supportive move pool. Its best thing is Follow Me. That's the only thing.
Super Fang is pretty annoying too.
Like you want it to be this like fast support thing, but it doesn't. And it can't do much damage either because it's 76 attack.
Super Fang, you just Super Fang. I mean, Super Fang is nice against all these like you could Super Fang Lugia and cut its HP in half. Like that's pretty meaningful.
Honestly, yeah, maybe having that could bring it up a few notches. Does it get to B tier? I don't know.
No, definitely no. I don't think I'm not arguing to move it to B tier. I think it's just like better than Mad Cargo. That's just not much.
You could maybe argue it's better than Yanma just because Yanma's one thing is like very niche and like has maybe too much setup involved. But I don't know. You don't have to do the gravity setup. You can just give it like the compound eyes, but then it's not that fast.
I'm kind of a Yanma hater. Like I would put Bayleaf in C tier, Yanma in D. Bayleaf is like I, you know, like I don't know. Bayleaf's I
wouldn't put Yanma in D tier. Like sleep is just such a good condition.
Yeah, but you need to use gravity. I don't know.
Or you can use the compound eye, and it's 95 speed, and so if you just go compound eyes,
wide lens,
okay, you'll be pretty accurate. It's basically like Butterfree.
I could see that
with the sleep powder thing.
Yeah, and then on the rest of the way down,
it works on any Pokemon. Like it you don't have like the grass type like immunity to hypnosis.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course if you can make the gravity speed boost strategy work, I think that's fucking crazy good.
Yeah. All right.
Because then you can even run Focus Sash, and it would be harder to remove it.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, yeah. It has its niche. But I think I'm happy with the tier list. I think it's looking good. Can always like later make adjustments if we need to, but last time we didn't do that at all, so we probably won't be doing it.
Yeah.
This time either.
I'm pretty happy with it.
I think I'm pretty happy with it. It's well researched. We did literally every Pokemon, which is quite the feat.
Yeah. I think that's more than... Did we do every... I don't think we did.
No, we did not. But also, to be fair, the last one had 50 more Pokemon.
Yeah, that's true. This one is not that many.
It's not quite as many this time. But
doing this amount of research for like a larger generation, like when it gets to Gen 5, like that would be great.
No, we're not going to do it that time, probably.
By that point, we're probably like far in enough that like we don't really need to like inform people.
No, I think this will probably be the last season I do a write-up that includes Terra types and items as part of it. Like,
yeah,
like I don't.
We're gonna get. We might not even be using like Terra types for much longer when depending on what Champions is going to be like. I don't know if we're going to switch to Champions because then it's like everyone has to buy the game, but that's a whole other discussion.
Yeah, we can take that in a different discussion, different time. But yeah, this is the tier list. Thanks for tuning in, listening. If you do, I mean, I I expect a lot more people to just look at this than the final product than listen to us talk about it for 3 hours. But hey, if you're bored,
some people really might
listen to the whole thing. Yeah, it's good listening. It's good listening while you're doing something else. So, but yeah, thanks for joining me.
The whole thing.
That's true. She might. Yeah, but thanks for joining me, doing this tier list with me. I've been looking forward to this for a really long time. I'm really proud of what we've come up with. I love the shape of it, like how it's a U shape. I feel like that's pretty accurate to the way that this generation feels, with like a heavy top and heavy bottom.
Yeah.
But yeah, it should be fun. Super looking forward to the draft, and that's gonna be the end of the stream. Bye bye.